those. Like polymorph them.
I will take to my grave that Arthas is the best villain in the history of video games. He's some dude. No, his entire arc is awesome, especially at the end. And I'm sure JD knows this. When you kill him in WoW, and he's dying, he sees his father's ghost, the man who he killed in Warcraft 3. And he's like, all I see is darkness before me. And he's like, no one rules forever, my son. And then he like his fucking eyes slowly leak out the lich evil that he took into him as he dies. It's fucking awesome. I wanted to see that in movie form, but they ruined that movie. All right, are we missing anybody else? All right, I just need everybody logged in.
Nate doesn't have his camera on.
Yep.
No, do not.
Nate's rebelling against me because I don't turn my camera on. So out of anger, he refuses to turn his on.
Yeah, he doesn't put it on for the podcast, which he should.
Like he's rebelling against you by copying you.
Yeah, that's how Nate is, dude. I can tell you right now, if you want a truth, dude, I truly believe that Nate picks everything opposite of me just to get under my skin.
I bet he doesn't.
Oh, really? Really? Because I distinctly remember with this prick picking Ryu after I picked Ken. I remember this douchebag picking, what's that other guy's name in Mortal Kombat? I started using Noob Saibot, so he decided he was going to use Smoke. Like, this is just Nate's life. I think I got your camera right because I don't fucking know. I don't want to deal with it. All right, is everybody in the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Thanks for the excitement, motherfuckers.
Someone is sleeping right beside me, so I don't want to be too loud.
Oh, that sucks because this entire event involves you screaming like a little girl, man. I'm truly sorry. Like, I've planned it all around that. All right, let me get some music playing real quick. Okay. Oh, wait, you should not be on here, Raven. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, so where we last left off, you guys had just got done talking with the Guardian. He opened up a pathway into a new tunnel that leads up and out of the caves, but only to the end of his domain. So the tunnel led you to a certain point, which I'm going to load up in a second. You come out in this spot, and you notice that you don't recognize any of this cave network at all. It doesn't look familiar, so you're nowhere near where you were before. Zahn.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some adjustments for the lore with your sword. All right? Okay. I have to build it. I haven't built it yet, but your sword lets you sense evil. But I wanted to have 2 layers to it. So, you can sense any evil around you up to about 30 feet with the sword without touching it and without focusing on it, all right? I'm going to give you a focus spell that when you use it, it extends that up to like 1,000 feet, all right?
Okay.
So you have like really good when you want to use the spell, but it costs the focus point and it lasts for 1 hour. We're going to say as you come out of the cave, you're discovering this and you immediately sense, like, this is you unlocking it. So you're unlocking the sword thing and you touch your sword and you can sense the evil everywhere. And as I said last week, you sense that you guys are surrounded by this dark maleficent or... Malicious, thank you. I'm bad with words.
Malevolent.
Malevolent? Man, let me fuck up the word I was trying to fuck up.
Is that a new Disney movie?
No, that's Maleficent.
That's a good one. Malevolent.
Malignant.
Maelstrom.
Okay, everybody can see the map?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys come out of this cave work that he set you through, and again, as I said, you immediately sense this evil all around you, Zahn, in every direction. And you guys are no clue where you are. Just that you are in what looks to be a small den with some spider webs around. And off in the distance, you see scattered bones all over. You see an odd-looking shape laying on the ground about 70 feet from you in the dark. You can't make out what it is as you come walking out of this tunnel that he's opened up for you. And that's
That looks awful.
What?
The corpse.
Oh, yeah. And I'll let you guys take it from there. Laying down is not an option. Also, so you guys know ahead of time, I did some checking and stuff. You're limited on heals from JD, but the rest of you do have resources for healing and such. And particularly you, Destin, you can move that heal up and down and cast in different slots that you have.
Okay.
So you're able to cast at level 3 and at level 2. And at level 1.
Okay.
Which also reminds me, since all of you guys have a couple extra slots.
Oh, right. I didn't realize I was getting a 3rd level slot.
Yeah.
I completely forgot to pick 3rd level spells.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's not that important. You can look through them now if
I
you
don't
want.
think we fully completed the level up.
I did
No.
everything. I did everything but the spells.
Stats for everyone?
Yes, I went through and checked the stats, and people can change them if they wish. Thank you for reminding me that. So we learned last week that when you hit level 5, you don't get 1 stat boost. You get 4, all right? You can only put 1 into each one. So you'll notice that all of your stats have been increased to the ones you were already doing, but if you wish to change one, let me know, and I will swap them for you. All right?
Seems good.
Yeah, because I put them in the spots you were already doing that correspond with what you were doing. But if you wish to have one changed, just tell me and we'll change it. So you guys are in this cavern and you see this body out in the distance and another figure kind of out in the distance in the dark. I will warn you guys, this entire tunnel, you can avoid everything. You don't have to fight any of this stuff in here. But it's all up to how you move and how you do to get through this tunnel. The only thing you got to deal with is at the end. So I'll leave you to what you guys wish to do here.
Okay, everybody, let's make our way back to the surface.
Hold on, let me actually read. So as far as I understand, this spell isn't like concentration or anything. So I can get 3 people invisible for 10 minutes.
Absolutely. It also doesn't have, so you could probably cast it twice if you wish.
Yeah, I can paste it in chat.
Are you?
Yeah, I could.
All right, RP, what you doing with it?
I'm not doing anything. I guess I'm kind of bringing everyone close together so that we're not like shouting. Yeah. So I can get 3 of us invisible. I myself am fairly sneaky. We can try and sneak past everything because we've got what we came for. So we just need to get out.
All right, sounds good with me.
So the question is who needs to be invisible and who would rather figure out some other way through.
I'd like to be invisible if that's all right.
Ricochet is going to be like, I would suggest the people who are least capable of staying hidden.
Never mind.
Unfortunately, I have a feeling that's all of you. I'm actually looking at your stats right now. Nate's an expert in stealth. I think he would be fine.
I was about to say to him, I'll step out. I'll let you guys take that.
Destin has a +9, so he would probably be all right. So you're looking at most of you being covered with that spell cast. And you could also...
I have a +9.
I would also allow you guys to like go stealth and use that to map out where things are to help the rest of the group move cautiously. by using like message to communicate. Maybe one of you heads out, takes a look around. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I do also have message, so I can keep in touch.
You know what? I have mid stealth, but I do have a backup.
Wait,
Oh.
is the stealth penalty and speed penalty only when you Is there a stealth penalty for armor or no?
I don't believe so, because it doesn't say it. Let me double
Looks
check.
like it's only you get a penalty to all checks if you don't reach the threshold for your armor.
Let me check.
Doesn't actually have anything for
When you wear
a,
non-noisy
stealth
armor,
penalty.
which you are trained in, your penalty to stealth checks is reduced by 1 to a minimum 0. Okay, so there is armor. There is a stealth penalty. I believe it's minus. All right, almost all armor gives penalty checks. It should already be worked in because of how the thing works on the list. But if your armor says non-noisy, like I didn't put a trait on yours. Let me see what happens.
Grim, I just wanted to clarify one question. So, right now I have fire resistance 5 from the
It doesn't
power
stack.
of... Doesn't stack. Okay. Thank you.
You had 3 before, so you're just at 5 now total.
Mm-hmm.
People who are wearing not, for example, let me take a look at Nate's armor, because it should... See how it says, if you look at the armor, it has a trait on it. Nate says noisy. That's automatically going to give him a penalty to his stealth by wearing that armor, but you're free to take it off if you want. Same thing goes with every piece of armor. So everybody wearing one should have a thing on it, like... Bazinga says noisy. You're not wearing any armor, so you're fine, Kane. Leather armor does not have noisy on it at all. Yeah. So everybody's got noisy except for the people in leather. But that's only, I believe it's only a 2,
yep.
-2. I added it because I realized you're wearing heavy armor, and it's a mech suit kind of, so it should have a little noise.
Okay.
But again, you can change it out to the lighter one, because you do have that other version.
I need to take time to do that though.
Well, it's up to you guys how long you want to take. 10 minutes or whatnot. Do you guys want to rip your armor off to move quieter? Or maybe just stealth up and figure out... Because also, keep in mind, I don't want you guys to have to fight 100 things, so if you sneak up on creatures and you fuck them up, I'm just going to declare these things dead. I'm not going to be like, oh, you fucked them up, but they got 10 hit points, roll for initiative. You know, I'm not going to go that crazy on it. It's just up to you guys. This is more like an RP event that could have combat in it.
I got what I'm doing.
What are you doing then, dude?
I'm gonna do stealth, and if that fucks up, then I've got something else up my sleeve.
Okay.
Alright, so in that case, I am going to cast invisibility on Axel, Ricochet, and... what's your fucking name?
Malcolm.
Yes.
Axel.
Alien.
Rick O'Shea. And who was it else?
Malcolm.
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 And I'll drop my second level spell slots to 0.
Alright.
Now remember, if you attack the creatures in any way, they will find you. They will know exactly where you are. Any hostile action, and you'll effectively be visible again.
All right.
Ricochet. Alright.
Ricochet, grease your wheels.
He's over there with like a watering can. He's like, but like oiling. He's gonna roll up a little bit. All right, boys. Looks like we got a path heading over this way, and a path up by this body over this way. By the looks of it from here. What do you guys think we should do as he comes rolling back real close?
I think we should head up over to the right here.
All right, Nate, give me a stealth check.
Ah, he moved without.
Oh,
Ricochet
trying
can
to
move cautiously because he's invisible.
yeah.
I can send it to you.
Well, no, I was just getting the thing friggin'. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
It'll work this time. No, it's not working. God damn it.
Nate,
I don't know why it doesn't work.
Dude, all I know is every time I click on your character, it works fine. So I feel like you're hitting the wrong.
Well, no,
goddamn button.
I'm selecting stealth and then clicking on it doesn't do anything.
No, mouse over the word stealth and just click, and it should pop up a box.
Yeah, it's not popping up a box though.
Try clicking on the 9.
That's what I tried to, and then I tried clicking on the dice too, and it didn't do anything either.
But this isn't happening for anyone else but you, right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking understand it, dude. Just know that I've known you long enough that I always take into account the Nate effect.
On middle mouse clicked on it, and I think that worked.
No, I just sent you a thing.
Oh, that was you. Oh,
Yeah.
so you did it at the exact same time.
Go ahead
That's
and roll
funny.
it, dude. I sent you the thing to roll.
Okay, I was like, well, it worked. No, it
Take
was
a
just
look
you.
at something real quick.
It was just you.
God, you can become a Rico from the Penguins of Madagascar.
Okay. So as you start moving forward, you hear kind of like a rustling, and then it fades. You're not sure where the sound came from, but you don't think you completely stirred it awake yet.
Okay.
Shh. Ricochet's like, be quiet, you son of a bitch. He's gonna roll up next to you. I think there's something up there. Move cautiously. Keep going.
Stay along this wall with me, Ricochet, to the right.
I'm invisible.
That way, nothing. If we stay along the wall, nothing. Only thing will come from in front of us and not behind us. Well, no, yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Ricochet's gonna. All right. He's gonna keep watching you. You're gonna get another one. Is that as far as you're moving? I'll let you move a maximum before I roll this again.
All right, well, we'll move to this rock. I think that's the maximum.
All right. So you're gonna move up to that rock. I'm gonna roll this. Have you roll the stealth to see if this thing hears you again? I sent it to you, dude.
No,
Yes, I did.
it's not in chat and it's not on my screen.
The Nate factor. I swear to God. The Nate
Try
factor.
reloading.
No, there you go. Do you see
Oh, there
it?
we go.
Yeah, because I sent
Yeah.
it a second ago.
No, oh my god.
Oh my God, the sound factor.
Oh.
Right, so, as he moves up, he slips and slams hand first into this rock. The rest of you have a second to respond if you wish to dive for cover and try to hide before anything sees you.
Can I roll
Yep.
a performance to play dead?
All right, you are hidden. Where are you hiding? Give me a second. I'll get to you. Where are you hiding, Raven?
I'm hiding out of the water, like behind this rock.
Fade you out.
I'm just drawing my gun.
Okay, so you just go. The other two stealth guys, I'll let you both give one movement if you want to position yourselves in case this thing comes. So that's Malcolm and Axel. I made you invisible.
Did you just delete me from the map?
No, I just made you invisible.
And I'd like to also move over near near Zon.
All right, if you want to, yeah, if you want to move to here, this is a crevice underneath, so you'll be invisible from the creature if you were to hide there.
Yeah, sure.
pointing it out. Yeah. This whole area is like a raised blockage.
Okay.
This too.
Yeah, but
Like
you
this
guys
whole-
are
this whole water
completely
thing?
invisible. So if you want to, you can just pick a spot around here and move cautiously.
Yeah.
Axel, is there anywhere you want to move to, or are you just gonna stay there like a pimp?
Grim, when you make me invisible, I can't see the map anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was hoping you could see the map, but not like just have your token. All right, Kane, I'm gonna put you right here. Go ahead and roll me a performance check. As you see Nate, you see Zon slam his hand, and you instinctively go "Ugh," and just kind of drop, like your bones just give out. All right.
I would say, on account of being undead, what's the circumstance bonus that he gets?
I think being undead is what allows him to do this in the first place.
Well,
Fair.
the bonus he has is because he's undead, he smells undead, which means if this creature comes looking, it will think he's just rotting meat. Okay, so Nate, you are now caught out by this rock with your hand slammed up against it.
Okay.
You are prone and flat-footed.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a die on this motherfucker to see if he wakes up with that noise. But I tell you now, with the noise you made, it's pretty likely he's waking up. He starts. I'll give you one chance at a stealth roll to attempt to dive behind here and get hidden. And hope he doesn't find you. And I will send it to you again because you can't figure out how to roll.
No, I can show you. I can share my screen and
I'm
show you what I'm
busting
doing.
your balls, dude. I don't know what's going on with it, but fucking Christ. It's very fucking annoying that you're the only one with the problem of not being able to roll.
Ooh.
All right, Nate, how do you do this? And RP something cool because you're doing something flashy as you avoid the sight.
Okay, so as I'm like, he tries to make his way, slips because a piece of the ground was not as secure as he thought it was.
Yeah, blame the ground.
Okay, he slips forward, grabs the rock real quickly, but it's flesh upon like a flat surface, so it makes a clap, kind of a sound, and he immediately falls to the ground like fuck. And then he hears that he looks up to hear the rustling. He's like, doesn't say a thing, and then just turns around and dives as fast as he can to behind that rock.
Oh, that was eventful.
Nate yells "fuck" in Undercommon. The creature doesn't understand what that is.
Yeah,
he could have done. You should have done like a backflip or something, man.
All right. All right. So
well, he's trying to stay low to the ground still.
Starts looking around. Let's see, what kind of roll can I apply to this looking around shit?
Perception.
He's gonna sniff out.
There's actually there's an action that's literally seeking.
Oh, you're right.
Is it search? No, it's the seek action. Scan an area for signs of creature objects. It is a perception check in a 30-foot cone or 15-foot burst within line of sight.
All right. So we'll go like this. Let me 30 foot. We'll say 30 foot. But you are behind the rocks. All right. So I will give. I will make it a much higher DC because you're behind the rocks.
Wait, is that a 15-foot burst?
That's a 30-foot circle around him.
It's specifically an area though that you're searching.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The seek action is a 30-foot cone or a 15-foot burst.
All right, so we'll go like this and do 15 feet as it glances over towards the rock where you are. Nate, we're gonna have you. What did you roll on that?
Well, a 19, which was turned into a 28.
So he's going to roll. Because you're behind the rock, I'm going to do keep lower. He has a plus 14 now. He's...
Double nines.
He starts turning around and heads back over. Turns back around. Back down, growls a couple more times, and then puts its head back down like it's going back to sleep. Ricochet is gonna roll up slowly. You stupid fucking bastard. Roll through the hallway. What are you guys doing?
I guess I'm gonna follow my good old friend Ricochet because I don't want him to be alone, even though he hates me. So I'll go what is it? This far? Yeah.
Should probably roll stealth at some point to start moving.
Mitch, because you're playing dead, I will allow you to roll stealth at advantage and pretend that you're crawling your dead body slowly across the ground,
He's slithering,
stopping to play dead every few seconds.
Stealth on advantage, you said?
Yeah.
Keep higher. Okay.
I can always send it to you. There you go. All right.
What do you mean corpses don't usually move around without something dragging them?
You're all right. You can move. Is anybody else moving in this cave while it's losing its attention? If you are, I need stealth from all of you.
Is this right here like a passage that I could slip through?
If you wish. It's very
Okay.
small, but you could squeeze through there
Oh,
if you want.
wait, we got Ricochet going that way. Seems like we're not communicating here, people.
Ricochet took this path the minute you fucked up, and he saw the giant doggy at this path.
Oh. Okay.
Because Ricochet remembers being a mailman.
Okay.
The giant doggy.
Going this. I'll be honest, I didn't realize there was a path down there.
Oh, am I allowed to move? I forgot.
Yes, you can move.
Alright.
You rolled. You can make it to the cave just fine if you wish. The invisible people are fine to go into the cave on their own. I'm just gonna put you over here, JD, so that you're not in the way of the others as they
Okay.
come in.
Right. So if I see Kane shambling over, then I'm gonna
All right, give me your roll.
go over to the
Yep.
over here. And it's stealth roll.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to be quiet this time.
You walk by doing cartwheels and like, hey, and nobody hears you. Like Destin ends up in the front of the tunnel and turns back and goes, hurry up, guys.
Seeing that everyone else has gotten to move
I'll
on,
put you
Raven's
back
gonna,
here because I don't
bring
know
up
if you
the
want to
rear.
hit the front, but go ahead and give me your stealth.
Or Destin like walks up to the front, like he just slips by. Like the invisible people are all like, wait, how did you get over here?
It's like Moon walks in and just Moon walks by to the front of the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right. Did you roll your stealth, Raven?
I rolled it at the start, but I can roll it again.
Yeah, because you're about to move in again. Oh, and I also let you guys know, this motherfucker's huge. He's not fitting in that tunnel.
Cool.
So if Raven happens to blow this up, the only question is, can Raven get to the tunnel before the thing eats him?
Not going to be an
Raven,
issue.
you're in there too.
Wow, 33.
Right, I'm going to line everybody up in this fucking cave real quick. Are you still playing dead, Kane?
No, once I hit the tunnel, I'm standing up. Just
Squiddy
brushing
tunnel.
myself off, going, that was humiliating.
I had a second. I can't seem to get rid of the dead fucking thing on you. Why can't I get rid of the dead? I'll just delete you and put you back on the map. There. Okay, before you jump up, I need everybody, I need you to roll a deception check.
Everybody roll deception
No,
check?
no, just Kane. We're gonna find out
Oh.
if you guys thought he was actually dead.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. Perception.
Deception, I think.
Deception,
Oh,
dude.
deception. Sorry.
Just
I
add
heard
your deception to that roll. You rolled a 14. What's your deception? All right, so you rolled an 18. So, let's just take a look at perception. Passive would be 23. Malcolm,
Yeah.
you think a dead body just kind of wormed up next to you guys, and then it hops up and it scares the living shit out of you. You're the only one that's 1 point under.
And he can't see me, right?
No, his body just kind of shambles down next to you, and you turn and you're like, ah!
So I whisper in his ear because he can't see me. I'm like, God darnation, you scared the crap out of me. I thought you were dead. And I scare him. You couldn't see me.
I am dead, dumbass.
All right, guys, continue down your path. There's only room for one out in front, obviously, so whoever's in front is going first.
One of the invisible people probably should go first, Axel. No!
You called out the wrong person anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. So, Destin, as you get farther down into this tunnel, that's your perception, so your DC would be 18 on this.
Perception?
No, I'm checking your DC. I'm rolling something for other people. For other things. I'm just gonna roll a D20 and add. Alright, you hear very loudly conversation, but it's in a language you don't understand. I don't think. This is what you see, though.
Okay, yeah, I don't understand that language. Am I able to see them or just hear them?
You just hear them right now, but you do see, like, flickering light coming from this way.
Alright. I'm going to shoot a message back to Raven. There's a couple of people talking over here. I can't understand them, but...
Raven will reply to the message. Get back here! We have invisible people who can spy around better, more safely than you. And he's gonna turn around.
I send a message back. Just send one of them ahead.
I'll go back to the rest of the group and relay that Destin came across some.
Ricochet is gonna squeeze by people and take up the rear because I don't want to be the guy doing it. I want you guys to play, so it's gonna be between those two.
Someone's up ahead talking. So
I guess
intelligent.
I'll go.
I just realized I have like half of Bazinga's face. Yes, people, he has a face. I'm serious. He's a person. I'm super serial, guys. He's a person. There we go. Now he's moved the other way. He has no more face. God damn it. All right, so who's coming up? Malcolm?
Yeah.
Right. Destin is up by here, so. As you get up there, you also hear talking too. You hear... God, I don't know what I want this guy to say.
Wait.
Oh, shit!
What, everybody could read it?
Yeah, that's not what's supposed to happen
You
there.
typed it as me.
As you were
No.
There we go. Too bad you can't delete chat.
Well, if I delete your existence, you won't remember. As these people continue talking. What are you doing?
There's somebody up there. I don't know what they said. It was in some weird language. I guess I can sneak up a little bit more.
You're invisible, sir.
Yeah. I know.
All right, I gotta see if you can actually see. All right, so as you come around the corner and the voices get louder, you do see off in the distance what looks to be dwarf of some kind, with like light flickering, orange light flickering near him that you can probably guess is a fire. But you don't have any other vision in that regard to there. But you do also see another one off in the far corner over this way, too. Very slightly. Doesn't look like a dwarf. Looks more like a goblin.
So, do we have walkies or something? Or do I have to go back and tell him?
Do you have access?
I can cast message on you, and you can reply to my message. So Raymond will message you. What's going on up there?
Well, I see two little dudes next to, I think, a fire, and some green dude all over there way in the distance. Just standing around, roasting hot dogs or something. I don't know.
Roasted hot dogs.
Do you think we could sneak by them?
I can't quite see what's past them, but we can't sneak by the two guys because I don't know what's on the left of them, and unless there's a path to the right here in the darkness, I'm not quite sure.
In the darkness.
In the darkness.
Tyler Murphy!
Well, by the way, where's the rest? Is the rest of the group moving up at all?
Oh, you have to understand. I have to make people move in this game, bro. Ricochet is gonna go, move up, you idiots! If that big thing comes over here, I don't get my ass bit off. He starts pushing up against Zahn, running into him with he's like bumping into him using his little Walmart motorized cart.
Now, would bumping into someone count as a hostile action?
This thing. They make such a loud fucking
Rick is gonna
noise.
go, Axel, where are you, Axel?
I'm dead.
I'm gonna say Axel says that in character.
I take it you're gonna watch the rear. I'm moving up.
As he vanishes, others.
He's like, we gotta hurry, guys. My car's running out of juice.
What was that, Kane?
I didn't say nothing.
All right, Malcolm, the ball is in your court. I wouldn't do that.
What?
Hang on.
Talk?
No, somebody made a move.
I did, didn't I?
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. His DC is 13 to 14, so 13.
My modifier is 13.
He doesn't notice you, and you hop back up against the wall right here. Malcolm, what are you doing?
Who didn't notice him?
This one right here, he stepped out far enough to be seen because he was in the same path as you.
Oh, okay. All right.
The other one is a little too far out.
Any of you guys got better eyes than me that are, incognito? Because I don't have dark vision.
I've got dark vision, but obviously I'm not invisible, and I don't think Axel or Ricochet have dark vision.
Ricochet has
I do not.
Ricochet's like, I got low light, let me move. Moves up nice and slowly, gets to the edge right here. Alright, we got 3 around what looks to be a fire.
Oh, man, there was 3 of them.
Oh, wait. We got another one over here to the left. Let's see. He's laying down.
Right, so... Alright. Are we going back the other way, or are we going this way?
Do you see any passages? Or is it a big room?
There looks to be like a pile of shrubs over this way. I think maybe a passage up this way. Can't really be sure. Maybe one down this way too. I can move a little bit closer. Is this like really good concealment?
I can see 1.5 of the goblin where I mean the little dudes, and I can see the goblin perfectly.
Ricochet will roll a stealth because he's about to move into what they might be able to hear him. To see how close, see if he can move up more carefully.
No.
This is about as far as I can get. If I go any
Got
further,
your,
they're gonna hear me. A path down here. Looks to be a path over here, and it looks to be a path going up this way. These guys look like they might be drunk. Might be able to get the drop on them or get by. I don't know. He's relaying this to Raven, by the way, because Raven's the one that messaged.
Yeah, I'll keep messaging whoever's up front.
He's doing hand signals to Malcolm. He's like,
hand signals because they can totally see each other.
doing the Cartman thing. I see two of them by the fire. You stupid fuck.
How are they doing hand signals if they're both invisible?
It's South Park, man. What's the plan, guys? He's gonna roll back, so we can discuss this.
I used up most of my powers to make us invisible. I say we keep trying to sneak.
Are we sure they're even aggressive, sir?
I can't tell you for sure on that one.
The only people down here are adventurers and monsters, and the adventurers are going to attract monsters.
I guess we can only hope what we see is what is there.
I will
So
warn
we
you
don't-
that the light radius of the light I built there, plus an extra like 15 feet, is how far they can see. So it'd be tricky to get non-stealth people by them without some careful creativity from you guys. But I'm down with careful creativity.
Sorry, what happened?
We're trying to figure out how to distract the people around the campfire, because there doesn't seem to be enough cover to sneak past.
Ricochet, what if we hug the wall to the right?
I'm pretty sure we can get by, but that fire's giving just enough light where it might be tricky for the non-stealthy of us.
We could create a diversion.
That's a possibility.
I'll do another performance check. Toss me in there.
I'd like to sneak up
We grab a rock.
to the point where I can look around the corner, basically.
Alright. To get full view, it would be like... Let me move you up to where you would get full view. And then I'll let you decide. You can get full view here. Or you can go to, like, here and just get the basic view that they're getting. And I'll let... The roll be a little
This
bit...
is a much larger... That's a much larger area than I was expecting.
Where do you want to go? Which spot? Here? Or here?
I'll just move up for partial view first.
Alright. So we'll put you... Let me move the things around. We'll put you right about... here. There's your partial view. Go ahead and give me a roll. Stealth roll. DC will be lower. So you start making your way up, and you hear, huh? Crazy, did you see something? And then the other one's like, ah, come on, you've been drinking for like 3 hours straight, man.
Wait, did they switch to common from whatever language they were talking before?
Dude, I don't want to type this all out. You know what? You're right. I should probably type this all out. My bad.
You could just say that they're speaking to each other in a language we don't understand.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good
if
idea.
no one understands the language they're speaking, then like, what difference does it make?
You hear them speaking in a language you don't understand, and kind of one of them looks around alerted, and the other two are kind of laughing at him and kind of like waving him off. And he's gonna stand up, kind of move around. He's a little wobbly. He's looking around. Do that same thing that we did a minute ago. What'd you say, 30 cone?
Yeah, 30-foot cone.
Yeah. What was the roll? It was
Or 15-foot burst.
it was perception, right?
And it's perception, yeah.
And this guy's hammered. You could tell that just by his movement. Or something's wrong with him. Ah. Goes back over. Sits back down, starts down in his drink again.
Right, I'm gonna message Raven.
Yep.
They're clearly drunk, sir.
Okay, how do we use that to our advantage?
Anybody got a rock?
Bring up the dead body.
We're in a cave. It should be full of rocks.
All right. That was actually kind of my plan anyway. I'd like to move a little bit further up.
Okay, same thing. Stealth again.
Yep. And basically, as soon as I'm getting up here, just real quick, I'm casting Scatter Scree. It's not actually targeting anyone in particular, but
You're
it's
trying to,
like up
draw
here.
Okay.
Basically, I want to be drawing their attention over there.
All right.
Because it has to be 30 feet within 30 feet.
Okay. So
Basically, it's a jumble of rocks over there.
They hear. First thing that happens is this one jumps up. Huh? What the hell? These other ones all look over in this direction. Huh? What was that? And you see him kind of like making motions over towards there. And then one of them kind of gets up and moves over here.
I'd like to move along the wall.
All right.
Around the corner if I can.
Advantage on the stealth roll as you do this.
Okay. So, like, basically I'd like to kind of duck into this cave as much as possible.
Yeah. That's fine.
Did Destin tell us his plan at all?
No.
No, I did not. I did not.
At this point...
Oh, wait. You said advantage, right?
Yes, advantage. I was about to turn them and look at you.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh no.
A 2 and a 1. I can only be mad at the dice.
And they point down at you. As all of them start to turn their attention towards you. Destin, you are the only one that is visible right now. You are in initiative.
Where did he go? Did he like hide?
He didn't get the chance to hide because he rolled a fucking 1 on the second roll.
Oh, he's not on my screen.
He
So.
rolled. Yeah, you can't see him because he's around the corner. But he rolled real bad.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
But at the same time, you just created the diversion for a sneak attack. Like, they don't know anybody else is around. At this point, they all and see you and get ready to start moving towards you. Ricochet is gonna, shit, he's in trouble. He's gonna wave back. He's waving towards Kane. He's like, trying to get you to look at him. Perception check, Kane. See if you notice, like, he's invisible, but he's throwing like little pebbles at you and moving like rocks around you. All right, you see the rocks moving around him. Do you move over towards it? Over here, where the rocks are moving and stuff.
Yes. Well, I need to roll stealth or no?
No, you're under. This is where their viewpoint is essentially, and up to like here because you're on these rocks. All right, you get close to Ricochet, and Ricochet's like, "Do you still have those guts?"
Yes. Are you asking if I still have my own fucking guts?
Get shot and tie him to the back of the fucking wheelchair.
Oh no!
All right, fine.
Right, and then do that thing you did a minute ago.
Fine. Do I roll the performance check?
Yep.
Alright.
Are we gonna drag the corpse around?
Ricochet's like, "You ready?" Ricochet is using tumble through.
Oh yeah, nobody can see him.
He drives out. Hang on a second.
Zombie.
Why does it keep saying out of range? God damn it. Alright. As he shoots across, dragging this dead body. And going. All these dudes are going to roll sorry. He's rolling a deception check. an attempt to throw these guys off with fear long enough for you guys to come up with a plan and do something. These already dead but still spooked things are getting intimidated by Ricochet by this. 18. What is... And it would be Will. They...
I should have.
He beats the DC. All of them jump back. They, oh! You see him start, like, panicking. All of you guys have 1 round to figure out what you're doing before they react. As the dead body and the invisible man roll by.
All right, Raven's gonna step out.
Yep.
And try and figure out what is actually going on here.
And then we'll come back to what Destin is doing. I'll let each one of you. We'll start with Raven, and then we'll go through each one of you.
And then so. Let's see.
And they all are going to have 1 stack of feared.
I know.
They ain't never seen anything like this before. It's like someone tied a dead body to the back of a car, and it's just like... Bleh.
Do I think they're distracted enough to run around to the where I presume Destin is?
You will have advantage on this roll as they are not looking at you. They're now looking at the body that has moved over here. In fact, I will turn them all.
Advantage. Bam.
All right, you managed to skirt around. That will be your roll. Place yourself where you want to go.
That is a lot better than my 2.
No shit. All right, Malcolm.
I'm just gonna quietly move over here.
Malcolm's invisible, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm just going through each person.
How far can I go?
Up
To my
to the
25
maximum
or?
of all 3 of your movements.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not in combat yet, and I don't really get too like crazy about it. It would take forever if we had this like everybody take their 3 actions per turn. And I all right. Axel and Zahn. Zahn, what are you doing?
Moving forward.
All right.
Whoops, that's
So you're gonna move up here and you're gonna attempt to. Are you stealthing around the corner, or are you preparing for like an execution attack or something?
I guess I'll stealth. Well, yeah, I have to roll for stealth.
Yep.
So you need to send me stealth.
I will send you stealth. You fucking...
Oh my god. So on one hand, it makes sense that I don't know any 3rd level spell slots yet because we haven't like done a long rest since we leveled up. But I literally could have just done this ability, invisibility sphere.
Keep in mind though, you can't. I will let you upcast this spell because I believe you're a spontaneous caster, right? Which means you should be able to heighten your spells.
I think I have to learn them at a heightened level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how you work.
Because I specifically have a feature that allows me to cast my favorite spells at any level.
Yeah, everybody works differently. Destin's character works as it says spontaneous, but he's allowed to upcast. That's how I built him, because he works like the D&D character. All right, Axel, what are you doing? You passed Nate, so you can pick a spot over here anywhere. Zahn.
Oh, wait.
You passed,
over
so
where-
I can't see. The map is black.
Oh, you gotta move down here, dude. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
You were.
Am I still stealth?
Yeah, you're still completely invisible. You just have to choose how you want to go. So you're going over there.
Yeah, it says I
Yeah, because
conclude
there's a
with the
wall.
wall.
Like it's walled in.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll let you pick a spot over here. All right, so you guys make a mad dash for this hallway, and Ricochet's like, "Can you fucking believe it, dude? They left us here. Fuck." He's gonna move up around here. He's gonna grab you by the guts and drag you into the bush.
Do I have a message? Do I have a chance to message him, or am I just waiting in initiative?
If you wait, well, we're not in initiative. They're looking at this weird thing happening and not seeing you guys at all. I'm going to roll for all of them real quick to see if they are deceived enough to think that they're just so drunk that they saw something stupid. because all of this makes no sense to them. So, let's see. I wish there was like a skill called gullible. So we're gonna say they're gonna roll a will check again in an attempt to beat that roll of 20, which is your performance. One of them looks down at like the jug he's holding. And he points over at the others. And then they sit back down and go back to drinking. And this one over here goes back to his spot, sits back down, and the voices continue talking, but they are not focused on you right now. Kane, you do hear what sounds like someone pissing up here, though. All right, we're gonna go ahead and remove all this for now. Actually, we're gonna keep them there for now. What are you guys doing from where you are?
Oh. Are we moving on through this cave there, guys?
Actually, let's see if it loops around to where Kane and the Ricochet are.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Destin's gonna stay over here. He's gonna let Raven know. Basically, he's staying over here to help Kane and Ricochet if they need it.
Nate, if you're trying to move down there, you're gonna hit wall, so I'll just go like that for you. All right. So
Okay.
as you step around this corner, let me open up my notes. I said open my notes.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Whatever that is. But it looks dead, though, so I mean.
You step into a small room. Inside is a body on the ground that looks part man, part horse, with the head mutilated.
Which part is the man? Which part is the horse?
The upper body is the man. The lower body is the horse parts.
So he's a
double attack
centurion.
person.
Centurion, whatever the fuck they're called.
Centaur.
Centaur. Yeah, that's a
Centurion.
Centurion. Centurion.
A cartoon from the 80s.
Yeah.
As you step into the room, you didn't ask to roll stealth when you came in here, Nate.
Oh.
So as you step into the room and you see this body, for a split second, it looks dead and doesn't look like it's moving.
Okay.
And then ripping out of the head is these weird, like, sharp tentacle-like things lashing towards you as the body starts to... It starts to get up and move, but the head is still hanging down, split open, with this weird pulsating mass on its head. As this body steps forward and tries to bite at your skull.
Oh.
That's his reaction.
That's great.
It misses on its first bite. As the arm comes around, you see the arm kind of snap back into place from being what looked to be broken, and it swings at you with its sword that it was holding.
Why is
in its
on
hand.
prone?
What?
So,
Why is on prone and flat-footed?
I don't know, but either way,
anyway, can I use one of my reactionary spells, like Wind Blossom, to fling him back?
your reactionary spells, Earth Blossom is a defensive thing.
No, I know that, but
I
Wind
know
Blossom.
you don't have any spell slots left on that. But he misses
but-
both. It misses both of these attacks
Okay.
and starts shambling around you. And with its
okay.
last action, it's going to make a loud kind of like noise.
Okay.
Let me roll a. See again, I don't know what would be used as sound noise.
So wouldn't that's a pretty loud sound? Wouldn't that alert Raven and?
Yes,
I don't
but
think it's-
I'm checking to see how I want to do whether. Yeah, they hear it because they're close enough to hear it. So these creatures out in the hallway also hear it as the sound goes off. Nate, you are now in combat. You can roll your initiative.
Okay.
I think it makes sense to have everyone roll initiative, and then
Yeah, I'm just
the people who aren't in combat. Like you just make note that they're undetected.
Yeah. Kane, you can roll initiative too.
Alright.
Ricochet's gonna be like, shit, I think they heard. God, these amateurs! I'm gonna begin the combat. Kane, you have to roll initiative. Zod,
Yep.
you're up though.
Doing that right now.
As you immediately
Okay.
react to this,
Okay.
as this thing starts biting on you.
That is great. All right. Since I'll just try to swing at this fucking thing. Hell with it. I will swing at this goddamn thing.
If you can figure out how to roll. That hits as the head lashes down to try to wrap around and eat you. You cut up through its head. Dealing 12 damage to it. Like you cut into its head, but you only get like a partial the way in, and it's like the thing that's in its skull is tough. It's like a tough flesh, not bone, but flesh. And it starts to like kind of wrap around your blade a little bit. You still have your two other actions.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna swing at his ass again.
As you don't even swing this time, you just push. You push forward to like take the blade you already cut into him and drive it all the way home. All right, we're gonna roll damage on that. Did you roll crit or regular?
Oh, I did regular.
It doesn't matter. I can double it. I'm just asking.
Oh yeah, I just hit the thing. Yeah.
Right. So you hit. Now you get another free attack because that's what you got from the critical hit. So you cut into it, and your art sword rips out the other end, and you got another swing for free at the same. What do you call it? Mod.
But I only do the +4 one right now.
No, because this is a free hit. You get
So I do +9 or +14.
+9. You do the base one, the one you just did.
Okay.
All right, you miss on that one, and you still have your
That was
last
a miss?
action. Yeah, that one missed
it
by
was a
one.
miss. Shoot.
You still have your
shit.
last action, though. Whatever it is you wish to do.
Actually, well, he'll get an opportunity strike. Well, no, what am I thinking?
Not every creature does. And then
Okay.
I'm putting him in initiative to go after.
So I'm just gonna step back one step.
Yep.
To give myself room.
Yep. All right. Let me see if he has one or not. He does not have a reaction.
Okay.
All right. Raven, you don't see what hit him. I don't think from where you are, do you? You barely see what hit him. All you see is Zahn hop back 1 foot and kind of run out of the cave like ninja style.
Fuck. What's the range of my rifle?
Ninja
30
style.
feet. Wait, do I? Is 30 feet? Let me see if I get a penalty here. I do. Okay. I am not getting grab spaces. All right, people, let's move. We're not here to kill them. We're just here to get out. And Raven's gonna follow through on that by sorry, wrong button.
What the fuck was that?
You're the one that are you not the one that made the sounds for these?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here?
I thought that was him.
But yeah, the Raven is moving 70 feet. So that's gonna take me here. Oh, this is a dead end. Fuck.
I was waiting for
Zon, you couldn't have warned us?
Oh, you know what I just realized? And no, I couldn't have warned you. Now I understand. That's the sound effect for warp step.
Yeah. Fuck, this is a dead end. We're fighting our way out. Raven's gonna
Use
go
the
back.
second action to move back the other way.
Is it an action to
No,
move
no.
each way?
If you're doing that all at once, then you're fine.
I mean, I stride twice, so I have 70 feet of move that I can spend.
Why are there 3 things going? My bad.
Um,
I'm running out. Zod did something. Run!
Oh my God.
Dead end. We're fighting our way out. And have these guys detected us yet?
They're in combat, but because you're in the cave, they can't quite see you, but they know something's going on down there. They heard the scream. So you have your opportunity to attack them, and whatever one you attack, I will apply flat-footed to, because they don't know where it's coming from yet.
Yep, that's what I was hoping for. So
And they're also
I am
terrified because of the fucking gut buggy that drove by.
Trying to think if there's anything else I can do to give myself a boost here.
Gut buggy. I'm gonna use that shit so often now because I know that Mitch is okay with tearing his guts out and using them for things. Oh, that fucking hits.
Hey, just make sure I get it back when you're done.
That was a crit, right?
I doubled the damage on the crit, yes.
Oh, wrong one. You were attacking the, Which did you target? Oh, you did target him. Okay. Yeah, my bad. As you blow this one away, like a hole rips into its chest and it drops dead immediately. Collapsing. And the other two... Like, what the? They're in language you don't understand, but you could tell the what the fuck sound.
Yeah, what the fuck is pretty universal. Cursing and song.
Ricochet. Ricochet's gonna turn back, and he's gonna use one of his actions to untie the guts so we can leave Kane here. Alright, Kane. Let's do this. He's gonna use Tumble Through, and he's gonna make him roll up on this dude right here who's pissing. This guy's dick is flopping out, a little goblin dick, and then Ricochet just rolls up behind him. Oh, with a critical success for Panache. And he's going to make an attack from behind with his dog slicer. Hit. As this guy falls over dead too. That drops his stealth, doesn't it?
Yes, hostile actions drop.
So as he drops his stealth, he turns around and he's like, "You picked the wrong ghost to mess with." And he looks over at Kane. He's like, "Guts, man, get him." He's gonna end his turn.
Did you just sick Kane?
Yep. Axel.
Of course, I killed the one that's all the way at the bottom of the initiative.
You are up, my friend. Didn't know you were gone, so. Axel runs into the cave.
Well, we were fighting the...
Do whatever you want. Okay. You go for the weird centaur thingy? Centaur. You miss.
That's my turn.
Poor JD.
Yep.
Goblin Commando. Panicking. Saying shit you don't understand in a panic. He's going to attempt to move up because they still don't have a good view on what's going on down there. So he's going to use 2 of his movements to get here so he can get some sort of sight on whatever is in front of him, which is Destin. Wait, what's a goblin scuttle? Oh, God. Alright, he's just going to use his ranged bow to shoot at Destin. Yeah. Let's take a look. His bow is broken and will require 2 actions to fix, which he does not have to do this turn. Kane. Now remember, your guts are on the ground, so you'll have to use an action to put them back in.
Alright, I'll do that first. Get it out of the way.
Should I make him roll a medicine check to see if he gets them in correctly?
God. Well.
That would be funny.
With intestines, you can kind of just shove them back anywhere, and they will do the work.
I like that you know this. You may go.
Alrighty. I'm going off. More action to get here.
Oops, I forgot to move the map over. There we go. Sorry, people.
Now, all of these guys with the swirlies, that's who we're fighting, right?
Yeah, they're all scared because of the ghost thing and because some magical thing just came out of the cave and blew one of them in half.
Alrighty. Let me just check my spells.
Remember, this is by far not the final battle. Do not blow all your shit if you don't need to.
Watch me.
Alright.
You're
just use...
You're already half empty, dude.
I'll use my last movement to get closer.
Alright. What do we got here? Let's see what he does. Alright, you see him, this guy in front of you, kneel down and go into this bag. He pulls out this weird, flask. And he's going to toss this alchemy fire at you. Which completely misses. And with his second action, he's going to toss his last alchemy fire at you. As he pulls another one out and completely misses. These guys aren't meant to be strong, dude. It's all built around some stuff, man. The other bomber's gonna do the same thing as he kneels down. Tosses another alchemy fire at you. Let me guess, miss again? Well, he's gonna use his last one. Try one more time. Jesus. Their chance to hit is pathetic, but they're still rolling like under 5 every time, so it doesn't matter. Malcolm.
Yep. Well, it'll take me out, but I'll I haven't even gone out of the room yet. I don't even know what's around the corner.
You just hear a blood-curdling scream coming out of the corner.
I just don't want to leave what's his name by himself, so I'm gonna shoot at this thing.
Yep.
With my sniper rifle. Ho!
Critical hit. I don't think it matters, but it's going to be stunned. But I'm pretty sure you're probably just going to kill it. Go ahead and roll your damage, dude. As you rip a hole through this one's gut, and this one collapses. You still got 2 actions left. The fear is basically growing in these guys.
Hold on.
I gotta fix your gun so it has a sound effect again. My bad. Everybody got new weapons and I forgot to do the animation for them.
And lastly, I'll try this.
There you go. That hit. Alright. That's three
Alright.
people that have fired a gun, right?
Yes, I fired once and Malcolm fired twice.
Alright. The weird looking, parasite looking thing rears up. Oh, that's right. You did your thing. And it starts moving its legs. Let's see. Stop. I wish it would just stay at the normal tempo sound. Double its speed, move to. Alright. So it's going to move. It starts running and it runs its way through both of you.
Oh, Jesus.
Trampling, just like blah, fucking smashing its way through. And monsters can attempt to trample the same creature only once in a single turn. The monster deals damage of ballistic strike, but trampled creature can attempt a reflex save. Alright. So it's running through you guys. I need reflex saves from Axel and Zon. They're up. It's in the chat. You just click on it.
Oh, okay.
Both of you succeed, so you'll take half damage from this. So you're taking 13 damage. No, sorry, 11 damage each. As this thing tramples through both of you. Stopping directly in front of you, rearing up with his hooves and coming down with an attack on you with his hooves.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not you,
No, I'm saying poor Raven.
yeah.
But
But it
I'm
misses.
fine.
And that would be
Okay.
the end of its turn. Destin.
Lamb.
Okay, that misses. Lamb.
I like how you said wham twice and it cursed your ass.
Blam is what I said.
Wham. Same thing.
And I'm gonna move up to it.
Okay. So you're boxing it in.
Yep.
Alright. As we get around to the top of the order, Zon, before that,
okay.
back over here. Okay. So it's getting... You hear a large from the other room you came from. And you hear... And this thing fucking... You hear a sound of like something slamming headlong into that fucking tunnel as it's attempting to bash its way through the opening and make its way down the hallway.
Oh, shit.
We'll say that the tunnel has an AC of 20 and a health of, we'll say 30. Alright, so it's gonna hit on that first slam. It tries to bash its way through. Fails on it. It's got one last thing to do, movement to run down. So it's going to take another swing at the wall. Like another, it slams its head into the wall again as it's trying to open up the opening. I said 20 for armor, right? Alright, so it does. So this time it slams the wall and it doesn't have much of an effect, and that's going to be the end of that. Zon.
Okay. So I'm moving up
Yep.
on this thing. Ooh, I can get on the screen. Anyway, target, strike. Ah!
Slash attack with.
Critical miss.
No, you hit yourself instead of the
Yep.
target.
You go to quick draw, but you forget to move your hand, and you slice through your own thumb. Go ahead and roll damage, please. You do 17,
Oh, you rolled max damage.
You do 17 damage to yourself, dude.
Oh.
Christ almighty,
Ouch.
Zahn.
Wait,
Zahn?
did you? I think you gave it 5 extra hit points.
I gave it back, what was taken.
Yeah, but it took 12, but you healed it for 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, so I scream at him, "This is your fault," and attack him again.
Part of me wants
Were
him
you
to hit
screaming at
himself
him?
again.
Ah,
He's
that one
begging
missed though.
for it. That 3.
Yeah, the fail is strong in you, dude. Oh, I can set the sound. All right. Is that your last move?
Battle.
Oh, yeah, that's my last move, because I'm going to stay right here.
Raven.
Alright, those guys are under threat. This thing's closing in on me. The other creature is bashing its way through the tunnel. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So that's 40, and that's 30. And then I'm gonna keep moving. What's this on the ground?
Oh, well, let's take a look and find out.
I don't step into it until I know what it is.
You just stepped into it, bro. No, okay. As you move close to the weeds, you notice nothing special. I'm just fucking with it because, like, Kane already stepped into it and was fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's my 3 actions.
You do have concealment in there. Where's Ricochet?
Cool.
Boys, that doesn't sound too good. We need to hurry up and get rid of this. He's gonna do his little tumble through again. I'm sorry, I know it's just a simple sound effect, but I'm impressed with it every time I use it.
It is quite a complex sound effect.
As he runs up, rolls up, and goes with the critical hit. Dealing 34 damage, but 15 really. So in 2 actions, he rolls up, cuts through this one's head, and then rolls with his last action forward to get in position to kill the next one. Axel. Again, you guys hear the noise of the thing trying to push its way through the wall.
It's not gonna let me get to him, right? Because I'm blocked.
Yeah, you're actually in the spot where you can't get by because of
Yeah,
Zahn.
so I guess I'm gonna hold my turn.
You do have a cantrip. I believe torturous trauma. Torturous trauma is up to 30 feet. So if you want to do a cantrip on him, you can, and you'll do a 1d4 plus your spell modifier.
All right.
So just target him and cast torturous trauma. Alright. I will roll his reflex.
Oh, I think I rolled damage.
No, that's fine. Because you're still going to do damage. It's by half if he fails. If he succeeds, it's half, and full if he fails. So he takes 6 damage from that. And you still have 1 action left. Is there anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Kane. The bodies are dropping all over the place.
I feel like by the time I catch up with you, is he gonna have everyone already killed?
Well, you could have stayed tied to the cart.
Ugh.
I would have delivered your ass over here.
I coulda.
What do you do?
It's getting uncomfy though. 1 second.
Of course it's uncomfy. Like, fuck. I'll only give you moderate damage if you want to stand in the fire. But you have reach, so if you go to here, you can still hit that guy. Remember, your whip
Do I?
Yeah, your whip has reach.
Heh. Okay.
Sorry, your intestines has reach.
It's
That hits.
alright. Wait,
As this thing looks
do I
at you
do
and
the
goes,
crit?
"Ugh."
Do I press the critical?
Yeah,
or
critical
the...
damage. I'm not worrying about the thing because you're probably just gonna flat out kill him.
About that.
Only 14 damage. Let's see what the thing says. Let's take a look at the critical deck. Target is not prone because it's considered. Oh, yours is slashing. Oh, the target is grappled. You have wrapped your intestines around this guy.
Is not his intestines.
Wait.
It's his whip.
Okay. I just
Shove those back in. What are you
I
talking
like
about?
the idea of you using your intestines as a whip. I apologize. Also, though, he has a he now has a bleed on him too, because of your thing. Is that your turn?
He's gonna die at the start of his. At the start
Oh,
of his
no, I
turn.
have one more hit.
You do have one more action if you wish to attack him again.
Yeah. 1 second.
Because the RP will be that the whip crawls up to his neck and is trying to just rip the jugular out with the second hit.
Oof.
And he can't move, so he's like, his arms all tied up.
There we go. Sorry, I had to put the screen in the window.
Screen out the window?
Screen in the window.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of, like, ghetto rig do you have running where you have to cool your screen off?
Okay. The cat would jump onto the screen, and so he ripped holes in it, so we just took the screen out, and now we have a temporary screen.
Yep, I got you. Alright, go ahead and hit this bitch.
Casual cat things.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he does that.
Like my cat waiting until I eat my breakfast to take
Cats
a shit
are
so I can smell
bastards.
They are.
it. Alright, roll damage, that's a hit. As this whip works up to his neck and rips his jugular out, spraying blood everywhere.
If it was me, I would have taken advantage of the fact that I have him grappled and pulled him into the fire.
Yeah.
Damn.
Destin's supposed to be like the nice kid, but he's burning people alive.
For a second, I was going you're going to say
Destin. I'm not saying if Destin did that.
Okay.
I'm saying
Yeah.
if I was playing Kane, that would have been my decision.
Yeah,
personally.
you know, I don't think about these things.
Malcolm.
And he's supposed to be this, like,
Sadist.
moralist.
for a second, I thought you were going to say I would pull him in for a kiss.
Everything up top is dead, so you know. The only thing left alive is this weird, like, thing.
Yeah. And I need to move down. Use a move so I can see him.
Remember, you have, like, a volley thing on your gun, so you might want to move, like, this way to get sight on him and still be able to hit him at range correctly without a disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Is it flat-footed because Zon and I are
Hey, you know what? I'll give him
on either
flat-footed.
side of it?
I'll give him flat-footed. He's a little messed up.
And is Zon still considered flat-footed and prone?
No, no. That was because of the thing before. That hits. As you blow the last piece of this thing's head off, and you see this weird, like, glob of stuff come crawling out of its skull and move like 3 feet and then collapse and die.
Right now, my my confidence level of my character is super high because I've been getting crits.
Second, you're gonna hear another noise as it slams into its goat horns into the tries to slam into the wall, missing on that roll. It's gonna try and slam back the other way with another roll. That one hits. Roll its damage. How much was that? The wall holds strong, and the thing is frustrated and starts to step back. Combat's over here. You guys got a few seconds to figure out what you're doing.
Where are we hearing this sound from?
Coming from over
Back
here,
where we came.
where you guys came from. But it,
What the fresh fuck?
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's the creature from before.
yeah, it definitely heard the gunshots. What I was keeping track of every gunshot, and I did a -5 because you guys shot 5 shots on whether or not it would hear, like on its DC to whether or not it hears you guys, and then it rolled high enough so that it heard.
I missed twice. That's partially my fault.
Yeah. All right, you guys have a few minutes to figure out what you're doing. You've cleared out these things.
Do we hear this bashing?
Let's get moving.
There's a door over this way.
We gotta get the
Raven's
hell
not
out of
bothering
here.
me with messaging.
We hear this thing bashing, so we're running for it. We
Fuck
just
this
made a
other
ton of sound. We're moving on as
Yeah.
quickly
Hey,
as
come on.
possible.
So as you guys enter in here, reaching the end of the cave, you find yourselves in a cavern filled with flickering purple light and smoke. To the south, you see what looks like a chest encased in a small shrine with a black aura kind of emanating off of it. To the north of you, you see the cave extending off into the distance. I need all of you to give me a will saving throw. I'll actually just request it from everyone so it gets Nate too. So
I
those of you
already
who
did
did
it.
not roll, you already rolled, so we'll just keep yours. But for the rest of you,
I don't see it in the chat.
Didn't do it yet.
it's gonna pop up
Oh.
on your screen, not in chat, dude.
Oh.
Oh,
oopsie.
okay.
It's the little like book thing that pops up and asks you for a roll.
Yeah.
Did you see
When
it?
is this happening?
Never got it.
All right.
Yeah, never
I
got it.
don't see anything either.
All right, hang on a second. Let me just. All right, so we'll do the people who haven't rolled yet. You already rolled yours.
Everyone but me and Kane.
Let's try this again. All selected. Will save.
There we go.
Oof. Is that everyone?
I don't think I've seen Raven do one yet.
I'm rolling right now. Sorry, I was looking at stuff.
And Ricochet as well.
Yeah, ricochets would not come up because I called for it. So. Malcolm.
All right.
Okay, that's 3 26s.
Malcolm.
27.
You hear
Yeah.
a voice in the back of your head. Take me. I will help you make it out alive. And you step
Oh, okay.
over towards this thing.
Can I grab
As
him
he's
as
doing
he
that,
walks
can I
past?
grapple him?
And a second.
Two of them grappled me.
Before they grapple, I need an RP of how you're being drawn towards his chest. RP what's happening with you.
Hey guys, I hear something. Oh, we gotta get it. It'll help us.
Okay. So since he was
As he
standing
does that, I'm definitely
Yes.
attempting a grapple.
You were both. He was standing behind both of you, so we're gonna say that both of you will attempt to grapple him. His athletics DC. Let's take a look.
I think it's Fortitude DC. That.
No,
used.
because you're contesting athletics. You're trying to grapple him. He's trying to walk away from you. He's pulling away from you as you're grabbing him.
Uh-oh.
The DC.
Okay. I will say you're welcome to rule it however you want, but rules as written, it is against the target's Fortitude DC.
Okay. All right. That's fine because it turns out to be one less. It's 22 instead of 23. If you're right, I wasn't
16
sure.
does not work.
I wasn't sure. I figured.
I have no bonus to this, but I rolled a nat 20.
All right.
Holy shit.
So because you have no bonuses, what we're gonna do is you grab onto him, right? All right. So now you have a hold of him. Bazinga, I need you to give me a athletics as you start, because your guy's walking forward uncontrollably. So give me an athletics roll. Jesus fucking Christ!
No!
Raven.
Shit!
Raven, you need to try and beat that before he pulls you with him.
I cannot beat that. I have no bonus.
If you roll a
20 is
if you roll a crit, you will not be pulled forward and he will not move forward.
Okay, since Malcolm is like, I'm assuming he's a little bit slowed down at least.
Yes, he will be in a second. And once I find out, Raven,
Can I attempt to help Raven out and grab onto him as well?
Yeah, you can, in a second. Hand Raven, grab it. Do your roll again. If you roll a 20, you guys will not move.
Could I do something else instead?
What do you have?
I have a cantrip.
What is it you're trying to do? Are you attempting to daze him?
I'm attempting to daze him.
All right. So you go to grab him, and he keeps moving, and your arms just like break off. And as you're falling back, you're choosing to not grab a hold and be dragged. You're choosing to try and stop him. All right. That's
Yes.
the trade-off here. All right. I'll let you do this, but you're choosing that instead.
Yes.
Bazinga, roll that save in chat.
But it's over there. We need to get it. It's a nice looking chest.
That's exactly
You fucked up the
what I
other,
want.
we'll save. Fuck up this one. Damn it.
All right, he moves by. He starts going. Man, it's like I thought I turned
Did he
him
still
on.
take half damage from the cantrip?
Yeah, if you want to give him damage, it's up to you. All right.
It's specifically non-lethal damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage, dude.
It's
You feel sharp pain in your head.
it's half damage.
He should only take half.
All right.
He succeeded on the
But
save.
he
but-
does not break his will to keep moving forward.
That is what I was hoping you would do, and it doesn't. Unfortunate.
Oh, what?
This will help me get to my baby.
What's your max? I know you were. All right. I had to do something, dude. Give me a second. Yep. I believe you were at like max health, right, Bazinga? But damn near close to it.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally deleted all your health trying to get that. All right. So Bazinga, you plug forward now. Kane, you are next to him, so you have a chance to try and stop this. Destin would have had a chance to help Raven, but Raven let go and went for the shot instead, the stun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Kane, are you trying anything as he's zombie-like moving towards his chest?
Yeah, so Raven pulls out his taser and tries to tase
I know.
Malcolm, and Malcolm just shrugs it off.
I know what to do. I got the perfect thing
Bazinga's
for
like,
this.
don't tase me, bro!
Isn't part of police training like getting tased so that way you know what it feels like?
Oh,
anyway?
Jesus, are you trying to put the ropes on him? Alright, you move half. Alright, so...
Dear fucking gosh.
Oh,
Ricochet,
Jesus.
get these things off me.
I guess thievery, because you're trying to wrap it around him.
Alright.
And we'll the DC will be they'll, let's see. We'll go with Fortitude again. DC will be Fortitude 22 as you try to wrap this around him again. So go ahead and roll me a... You go wrap around and you fail.
Where this is like a ranged thing, would it make sense for it to be opposed by reflex?
Well, it would be ranged, but they're right next to each other. You see? So in my mind, I'm picturing Kane just grabbing the guts and trying to rope him in.
I didn't realize that was right next to him.
His reflexes are 11, so you're barely tied on, but it doesn't mean you're stopping him. So, I mean, if you want to become tied on and go with reflexes, I feel like you're right next to him, so I feel like you're just wrapping your arms around him and trying to tie your guts to him. You're not lassoing.
I didn't know he was right there.
And you also didn't specify lashing. Do you want to lasso him? Because I know it will be reflex.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Okay, so if you specify that stuff, all right? So you lash around him, but it was tied. So you get the rope around him, but he's still pulling forward. It just means you're fucking on him.
Why are you tagging me, guys?
And I
just noticed I have something.
Fucking JD already went to the door. Just want to point out, people, JD walked to the door while this was happening.
I want to inspect the door.
Okay, I'll give you a second. All right, so this is your last chance to stop him. What are you doing, Destin?
I have a spring-loaded net launcher.
You're gonna try to net him?
And a net.
All right.
Just don't get me caught up in it, would you?
Reflex DC 21 again.
So what is it that I use? What do I do to use this? Because it doesn't say like how I use it.
I'm just saying that you
ranged attack roll against him.
All right, so make an attack roll.
What I'll do is we're not going to use my damage, but I'll roll this. It's a fucking natural one.
We're not going to look at the fumble.
The net launcher explodes in my hands, and I have a net on me.
Yeah, exactly.
Or some shit like that.
So where's restraint? I was going to say that, or I was going to have it apply to someone else. Where the fuck is restraint?
He gets Ricochet.
That's what I was thinking about. I was honestly thinking about Ricochet. So you net your fucking self.
Realistically, it would probably be Raven or me.
All right, Bazinga, you're now struggling not to do this. Okay? You're looking
in
at
my head. I'm like, I know this isn't right. But it feels so good.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
You kneel down.
That was terrible.
And because I'm a benevolent god, I'm going to allow you to panic and at least roll arcane before you reach out and open this. As you're panicking, you're trying to, like, God, if it's trapped, you're trying to, like, disarm before you open it, even though the mind is telling you to just open it. That ain't gonna cut it.
No, that is not gonna cut it.
You just open this chest.
Can Raven, like, step back?
You can all dive back if you want.
Oh,
Reflex
man.
saves from everyone else. You can drop your guts if you wish, Kane.
Yeah.
Reflex saves from anybody who wishes to dive down to the ground.
Yeah, I'll try to drop prone. In this net.
You can just lay down in the net, dude. Like, you're capable of doing that.
All right. Yeah, so I'm just dropping prone.
This is like, I got my safety blanket. I'm good.
As you open this chest,
as Destin's like struggling to get it off of himself.
If I hit a nat 20, do I get my guts back?
Yes, you pick up your guts. Matter of fact, you hit a nat 20, you pick up your guts and you dive out of this area. Guts flapping in the breeze. All right.
This is a truly wild session.
As you dive, you see this puff of black smoke pop up around for a split second. Then it disappears.
You fucking idiot.
What darnation was that?
Bazinga, you don't feel anything. Nothing odd.
What just happened?
Usually you don't when you first get radiation poison.
Can't have been fucking good.
Usually.
As you look inside the crate, the chest you have just opened, you feel nothing weird about yourself. And you see laying inside the crate a wooden staff with a small black stone on the tip of it.
Fuck.
Well, look at that.
And you are compelled to pick this up.
Compelled.
So you do.
I feel compelled to pick this up, so I'm gonna do it.
Where'd it go? And as you pick it up, you hear a voice in your head. Yes. We are one now.
Fuck.
And then it fades away.
Hey guys, I'm one with the staff now.
You fucking idiot.
All right, we're gonna take a break to hit the bathroom. That is gonna play parts later on. I swear to God, you had like 14 opportunities to easily avoid that. And you fucking rolled poorly against the most athletic person in the fucking group.
Yeah.
The thing is, my athletics isn't bad. Mine is only 2 less than his. It's not bad.
I got a good roll and it still didn't even.
It's just I rolled a fucking 5.
Alright, bathroom breaks real quick.
Because of course he would roll a natural 20 in response to a natural 20 when we don't want him to succeed on a natural 20.
I mean, he did say his character's feeling confident. He's gonna keep rolling high.
Yeah, you did say that. I managed to ensnare myself. I will be back.
Oh, you'll be back, all right.
Alright, Bazinga, you here? Alright, so he took off. I really gotta remember to move this goddamn camera around. People who may be watching on stream never get to see half the shit we're doing. So, shall I tell you what that thing does while we're gone?
And ruin the fun?
No, because I could. The effect on him, I'm not telling you. I'm just telling you what the staff itself is used for. The staff has 1 charge and recharges once a day. And it allows 1 casting of Dominate. You take command of a target, forcing it to obey your orders. If you issue an obviously self-destructive order, the target doesn't act until you issue a new order. The effect depends on its will save.
My God.
The effect to target a critical success, the target is unaffected. Success, the target is stunned as it fights off your commands. Failure, you control the target, it gains the controlled condition, but it attempts a will save at the end of each of its turns. On success, the spell passes. Critical failure. Same as a failure, but the target receives a new save only if given a new order that is against its nature, such as kill an ally or something. Now, as a caveat, I am not allowing you guys to use that on like super powerful people, but it can be used on like regular creatures, regular people. So in other words, if you have like an end boss, you can't use it on that boss, but you can certainly use it on his other things.
Oh, cool.
Maybe those bosses can just get better will saves.
What's up?
Maybe those bots.
What is this that you're talking about?
The staff he picked up gives him 1 cast per day of Dominate, a level 6 spell that lets him take complete control of any creature he casts upon if they fail to save. I'm saying because it's a very powerful spell, very powerful. As a caveat, I won't let you use it on, like, end bosses, but I will let you use it on their subordinates. So in other words, if you find this Dark Naga, you can't use it on him, but if he's got a creature with him, you certainly can take control of his creature. Because that would mean that every creature I make that's a boss, I would have to pump up their will, because it would be far too broken for you guys to save that until last boss every time, and then dominate them and tell them to, like, leave. So the basic gist is this thing's powerful. You can use it to do a lot of shit with it, but you are not going to, like, come across one of the fucking demons from the story campaign and then go, oh, look, it's Zed. I command, oh, look, he failed. Leave and never come back. Because you guys are the kind of people...
I'm pretty sure there's, like...
What's up?
I'm pretty sure there's duration implications on Dominate and other things that make it so that way. That's not nearly as
it is
terrible
a
as
spell
it sounds.
slot. It's going to be strong no matter what.
Yes, that I'm just putting in a caveat about, like, super bosses and shit.
I mean, if you want to tune it down and, like, say it's like lesser Dominate or something.
Yeah, that's technically what this is. It's the staff of Dominate that will not have an effect on super powerful things, but will have an effect on powerful things. Again, like, you could dominate. There's no point in going back now, but, like, if you guys were stuck in another fight and that wolf was with you, that's not a boss. That's just a powerful wolf. You could dominate that fucker and send that thing into the fight to help you, and he would be a massive help, as he's a level 8 weakened fucking creature with 115 health. It's just a caveat to make sure you guys don't do what I know you'll do, and that is, can you make your master creature just, like, kind of shit himself and fall over?
What? Us? Never.
If you issue an obviously self-destructive order, it doesn't act until you issue a new order. The effect
Shitting
depends
himself
on
and
its will
falling
save.
over, I don't know if you call it self-destructive or not.
It would be social
On a
suicide.
success, it's stunned.
Yes.
On a failure, you control it and it gains the controlled condition, but it can attempt a will save at the end of each of its turns. And on a success, the spell ends.
You know what?
And on a critical failure, they only receive a new save if you give it a new order that is against its nature, such as killing its allies.
And you know what? I'll say you guys can use it on anything you want. I'll just say that the bosses cannot critically fail. They can get all the other effects, but they cannot critically fail.
I'm assuming that their will saves are going to be high enough that even on a natural one, they only get a failure.
Probably, now that I think about it. But I was just being safe when I put it together because I was like, if they fail the roll and they open this chest, I don't want to break the game, but I want it to fit with the theme of what the thing is, because there's a lot more to it than that. But I'm not giving anything else away.
It's also 2 actions used on a spell that may or may not work.
Yeah.
And I would
cool.
also assume that any creature with underlings is going to have underlings that are actively trying to end that effect.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this new level 3 spell I'm getting, which fits Raven's theme perfectly by coincidence.
All right, is everybody back yet?
What
Who we
spell?
missing?
I'm here.
Shadow Spy episode
Bazinga,
in
you
the
Yeah, everybody's here.
All right,
I
so
think-
Bazinga, real quick, because I read it out to everyone else. I don't know if you were here.
I'm reading it right now.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so as
So
you
is this a good thing or a bad thing?
well, you don't know about anything else.
What the
I know.
fuck?
I just know I can sell it for 3,000.
Oh, it's not worth 3,000, dude.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Like, it's worth 3,000, but you can't sell it because it's bound to you right now, dude.
yeah, I know. It's.
I would never give you an item that breaks my economy.
because we are one.
All right, so
But you're not the
you
one.
pick this thing up and then you snap back to normal and everything's fine. And again, you still hear the wolf bashing on the wall.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Now, JD wants to inspect the doorway. JD, there's not really a door there. It's just a hallway on its way down. But if you want to perception check the hallway, you're free to do that. That's just my map transfer icon. Is JD back? Okay, cool. All right. All right. So I'm gonna move you into this room alone because you're getting a good view down here.
And I'll cast message on him as he goes by. Let us know what you see. Over.
I throw up a peace sign.
Why did he throw up a gang sign at me?
Did I? No, I did walls, didn't I? The fuck? I thought I walled this whole goddamn thing. Alright, whatever. Alright, so as you step in, you see another hallway. And as you continue down this tunnel, picture like the tunnel that you were walking on is still part of it. And then this is where you come out at the opening. And you see off in the distance, you approach a series of small drop-offs, and off in the distance you can see a campfire burning, sitting around it of 5 figures, and one looks over at you all, but you're the only one, and says, "Come join us for one last talk, my friend." JD, did you remember the people that you met before?
I don't think so.
So you don't...
I don't remember if I do or not.
It was me or Kane and Malcolm.
Okay. But apparently the person talking to you remembers Axel. So before we find out what he's doing, we'll jump back out of here, and we'll find out what you guys are doing. Well, actually, so that's what you heard. Do you want to message back to the group? What are you doing, Axel?
Can I message? I don't know how that works.
He said he cast message on you, so you can talk back now if you wish.
Oh, then yeah, I'll let them know that that there are people here, and they asked me to come down for one last talk, but I don't recognize them.
People. Malcolm, you were going on around about some people that we met that we don't remember.
What did they? What about them?
Oh, you're right. Axel said that someone's inviting him for one last talk.
Tell him fuck that.
What are their names?
Axel, did they introduce
like
themselves? Over.
We have walkie-talkie or something.
You know, if it's them.
They have not introduced themselves yet, Axel. They have said nothing of the sort. I love how this stuff...
Are you guys asking me to ask them, or
who goes there?
Yeah, ask who they are. Give them ask for names.
Axel, ask who they are. Over.
While they're doing this, can I try to escape the net?
Yeah, give me 1 second. So you're gonna ask them, dude?
Yeah.
All right. The voice says back to you, "It's a shame you wouldn't remember us. I think only a couple of you do. He has the incredibly annoying power of taking every bit of your control from you and making you forget everything. Tell them to come. Here, we're at peace. We will not attack you, although we will have to fight you."
That's interesting.
I tell them that some of us seem to remember them, and they're asking us to come and prepare for a fight.
Fuck that.
Well, do you have a better idea, Kane?
Not doing that.
I'm
Would you
gonna
rather
go in.
face down the hungry wolf currently digging its way through the mountainside?
All right. Malcolm, you said you were coming through?
Yep.
All right, so
Let's see.
Let's get Malcolm over here. Malcolm, you step through. Let's go back to real quick while you're discussing this. We'll go back to Destin.
All right. I think it says make an unarmed strike against the DC.
Yeah, because
So
nobody in the group is bothered to fucking help you.
okay, I'm pretty sure I'm getting this net off my.
As you clear the net off of you.
All right. And I'm going to. I think I have to fold. Yeah, I'm gonna refold the net.
This is on its first attempt. Hits on its second attempt. As you hear the cave behind you erupt, and you hear a loud roar again.
Fang's blood sense is really getting out of hand.
Fangs'
Motherfucker
backstory
missed his
confirmed.
ult so much he jumped from one campaign to another. You guys hear...
Honestly, the level of stupidity that we had in this room is kind of like Kivin level bullshit.
You hear the loud roar. What are you guys doing here?
So after getting up, I did take the time to refold the net.
Yep.
I'm gonna start moving up. We should get out of here.
Kane, worst case scenario, we don't fight them, we just run past them.
Ricochet's like, you don't have
Right.
to tell me twice.
Listen, if this goes fucking sideways, I told you so.
Alright, so you all making a run through the hallway?
If I come back to life as a corpse, I'll be sure to remember that for the rest of my death.
Dude, I honestly hope that you guys get further in the campaign and then you actually get wiped. And then the whole party's almost dead, and Kane's only response is to just play dead. Like, he sees all of you dying and he just goes, Can I just drop dead and not die?
Drop dead and not die.
And that's how the campaign ends. Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Don't forget that when the party wipes,
It turns out that Raven abandoned them and invisible out of there a while ago as well.
But left a minor image of himself so they wouldn't notice, like a decoy from like Call of Duty. It's just rocking back and forth, going over, target acquired. All right, so you guys come into this room, and as you make it through, you notice that behind you the wall closes shut.
The wall closes shut. Does it look like it swung forward on hinges, or like it collapsed,
like
or
the
what?
rocks kind of grow in and close.
Yep.
And then you hear the voice go.
Yep, you told us so. I remember.
Fucking told you so.
You hear the voice go. Do not worry, friends. This is to make sure the beast does not disturb us.
Uh-huh.
Come. As this voice echoes, and then it, from where you're sitting, Axel, you see him like sit down near a fire. You're walking up, Bazinga?
Yeah.
You remember, right?
Yeah. My guys, how you doing?
Yo, I'm gonna come up from the back. I'll stay back here.
All right. As you walk up, Gornat turns
I
to
can't
you.
see anything, by the way.
Where are you? Oh, you're not on the map yet. That would explain it. There you go.
Destin's walking in too.
Yep.
Um,
Gornat's gonna look at you, Malcolm, and he's gonna go, "A shame we meet under these circumstances again, my friend.
Yeah, it is.
Please, sit down next to the fire."
Can you believe these nutzoids can't remember you?
I
Man.
remember.
If it
We-
wasn't for
Fucker.
Eric here, I wouldn't remember any of you.
is Eric wearing the pendant?
Yes.
Do I recognize it?
You're too far away to look right now to see. You just see that there's a glint
Alright,
on his chest.
I am moving up with Malcolm.
Alright, you can
Hey,
roll
hey
perception.
everyone.
Ricochet's gonna move up. I take it the rest of you are gonna hide back like little children.
I'm being
really.
cautious about
That's
this.
perfectly fine. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Dustin.
$15.
Yeah, you notice the pendant that you gave him.
I don't actually remember them, though. Do I recognize the pendant anyway?
You recognize the pendant, you just don't know how they got a hold of it. That's the campsite that you see. Is anybody else approaching, or this is as far as you're going? That's cool if it is, I just want to know. Oh, there's 2 axles on here. I'll give it that one.
I'm gonna stop where I am and look at my sword.
Alright, so you're gonna
Finally.
focus in on your sword.
Yeah, and use evil tracker.
We're gonna take
Yeah.
one of your focus points away. Alright.
Uses Evil Tracker app.
You sense a terrible evil from down here,
Yep.
and you sense evil all over here, but it's odd. It's like an aura surrounding a single kernel of light and good, and it's crushing in on this light, and the light is shrinking. And it's around all of them.
Sir, where did you get that pendant?
I got it from you. And he kind of looks around, and he says, I see some of you are puzzled, others remember us, but are confused. Let me clear this up for you. When the Master is pulling the strings of so many, he loses control of our memories. Though once he realizes we have found you, he will take every bit of us back, and we will come at you. For this, I am sorry.
Didn't I fucking say?
We have
I said this
little
wasn't a good
time,
idea.
and I figured I was a knight of honor, and I wish to talk to you like we did that night. Before we must take your lives.
I'd like to pull out some rope
Okay.
and offer to have them tie themselves up. If they don't want to kill us, tie yourselves up.
You are Ronnie Destin. But alas, that will not work. The best I can offer you...
And why not, sir?
We are far too powerful for that. The best I can offer you is a fair fight. Which is why I'm offering you to rest around my fire before it begins.
Tell us your weaknesses.
Is he being honest here, or is that like a
You'll have to check on that.
Can I...
perception?
Yep.
Raven's absolutely
yeah.
checking on that.
Could I roll perception to see if there's a place that we can absolutely bail if we need to?
Yeah. Just move up to here. And
It's
roll the
perception to sense motive, right?
Yep.
What the fuck?
All right. First of all, Alex,
Can we get a new seed?
Alex,
Can we get a new seed?
you realize that you're just having a shitty fucking roll night. Okay.
That's why I'm asking. Can we get a new seed?
All right. So, neither of you can tell if he's being honest or not. And
Alex, roll like 100 d20s just
And
to
also-
get it out.
from a point of view, Zahn didn't portray to everyone the sense of aura. I told him, but he didn't tell the rest of you guys. So you don't have any basis to go off
Yeah.
of. If you wish to tell them, you can explain that to him. Although,
Question.
yep.
Well, I was gonna
One
yell
at a
to.
time, man. Hand.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. What are you saying, Nate?
I was gonna yell to Raven because he's the closest one to me. He's the only one who probably can hear me, and probably Kane.
Okay. All right. So
Well,
Raven,
Kane already has a bad feeling about all of this.
Raven,
He doesn't
I'll let
need
you-
to be told that there's evil.
I'll let you
Sorry.
roll one more time, Raven. Because Nate is warning you. Nate has portrayed to you that there is evil around them, but it looks like it's struggling, and it's a small, it's like a ball of evil, dark black light, and then inside it, a bright white light. And the bright white light is shrinking. Alright, you sense that he's telling you the truth, but at the same time, he's struggling against something that's trying to convince him to kill you. Like, you could see in his eyes kindness, but also, like, just savagery.
Did that 23 find any bail points?
You see a rope ladder heading into that well. But as you glance over, Eric says, yes, that is your way out of here. That will take you right to the lift, but that is also where he is waiting. If you get by us, you will have to face him.
You know, I think we might just
roll 100 d20s.
Just to try and clear it out of the system is what he said.
Just to see what the hell happens and how fucked my seat is.
It's not bad.
There were more natural... Val, I think I should have ignored your advice because I think I just gave up all of the natural 20s that I would have had left. There were there are 6 d20s and 4 natural ones.
So is anybody going to partake of his fire? Or do you wish to just start the battle now?
Oh, can we take a rest?
You will not be able to take a long rest.
That was the suggestion, is that we'd be able to take a rest.
Yes,
at the
a
fire.
short rest, but not a long rest.
What's a short rest for Pathfinder?
Well, what will happen is because of the fire and Will here, who's for some reason Godzilla of Asmodeus, essentially you guys will get a heal from this.
But
fire.
no spell slots.
No, that's not. You guys are on this until the end, dude.
Listen, I think we should have just tried to take the wolf.
My friend, even if you had taken the wolf, you would still end up having to come to us. That over there is the only way up.
Is there a reason we can't just go by and fight your master first, sir?
Or only?
The only reason would be as soon as he finds you, he's going to drop the control of most of his minions and take us directly to him. And you will just end up fighting all of us and him at once.
So cut the rope after we're done climbing, got it.
They are mindless beings. They may just dive right in, take damage, and come out down bottom, half dead.
I know, but you'll will at least have had a head start.
That's the point.
Not saying I'm not saying there's no way out of this. There are multiple things. You might be able to break his control, whatnot. All I'm saying is you choose. If you go down there, you are likely to end up having to fight them and him and anybody else he leaves up. And I have a table to see what he leaves under his control when that fight begins.
Raven's also gonna quickly investigate what's up on the left here.
Okay.
Did anyone relay the information from Zahn to Destin?
He relayed it to Kane and
Raven, because they were closest to me. So it wouldn't make sense to me to start shouting like they were next to me.
Yeah, Raven's gonna message Destin and be like, they seem to be telling the truth for now, but Zahn says that there's darkness pressing in on them, so I don't know how long they would be able to maintain their composure.
Well, we're about to find out, because I'm going to roll my blind check to see how much.
I'm going to send a message. I'm going to send a message to Zahn. Does the one with the pendant have any kind of protection, sir?
No. It's a time bomb waiting to go off.
My friends, I just wish to talk to you one more time. I just want
What are
you
your
to know
weaknesses?
that we are truly sorry for what we have to do.
What's going on in this corner?
Oh, in there you just see bones and rotting bodies everywhere.
If you don't want to kill us, what are your weaknesses? How can we beat you? Give us some tips. Anything.
You all sound very resigned to this fate.
It has happened a great many times, although he has never used this much power. He must really want you guys as his
That
puppets.
don't mean you can't fight it.
How can we save you?
Can I say something?
Absolutely. He says we're long dead.
How can we release you to finally rest?
Yeah, that don't always work.
Axel, what do you want to say?
I understand that you're sorry, but that does absolutely nothing for us. You're dead, we're alive. How can we level the playing field? What are your weaknesses?
Let's see. I'm thinking about how to word this stuff. What I can tell you is the most dangerous person in this room is the little guy in the corner, Pierre. His magic is incredibly deadly.
What is he pointing to?
That's Pierre over here.
This guy. Okay.
Gornock in front of me here is a brick shithouse. Getting through his defenses are going to be very hard. And he hits like a truck. Will back here, well, he keeps our spirits topped off, as you would say. He's basically the healer. And as for me, well, in my previous life, I had no weaknesses.
Ah, so you're the protagonist.
I call bullshit on that.
No,
I bet you have a 12-foot dick,
Yeah,
too.
clearly had one giant Slytherin one.
Raven is 100% right, though. Like, Eric is like the protagonist in an RPG. Except he
What about the
failed.
girl with the bow?
Oh, the tracker, Rangar Gray. She's an expert at tracking down her targets. She's not super powerful, but if you guys manage to get away from us, she'll find you.
So we got to kill you all in an order.
Yeah, so remember, gank the mage, gank the healer.
Take her eyes out.
Oh, you guys can do all sorts of stuff. One of you wanted. Did anybody ask any kind of you ask questions, anything you want, because I have stuff set up so you might be able to break his mind control and shit, so that you don't have to fight all of them.
How did you?
Something that already?
That's one pass. You guys have like 2 more rolls before shit goes down.
What led you to come down here in the first place?
Seeking adventure. Like most others. We came down here 500 years ago. Looking to make a name for ourselves.
And what had you done before that?
I grew up in a small village in West Gilead. No longer exists, I would believe, I would think.
What was the name of the village, sir?
Motherfucker. He knows I struggle with names.
Okay, here's the thing. It was implied that the mind control is tied, has an effect on their memory.
Yeah.
So, what if their memory has an effect on the mind control in the opposite order?
Well,
Basically bringing back these old memories.
I like what you're doing. I'm just like... Glimmercrest was the name. A small mountain village where when the sun rose, it would shine down in such a way that the peaks would glimmer and shine. It would happen once a year during the summer solstice, and we used to have festivals celebrating it.
And you were all from there?
Being from East Gilead, do I know anything about this town?
You don't know much about West Gilead, but you have struck onto a point, and Eric is going to roll. Hang on a second. Here we go. I'm trying to... Where the fuck did it go? I had a goddamn roll table. Alright, we'll just do a simple... He's going to use this Shining Crusade lore for this. He kind of puts his head down, and as he's talking to you about this place, Glimmercrest, you think you have him for a second, remembering stuff, but then he shakes his head. Sorry, I do not remember much more.
And you guys don't have any self-control, huh? Like, once you attack, you're not you anymore, are you?
Once he realizes you're here, he will have complete control over us again.
So there's no way where we can trick him.
I didn't say there wasn't.
We need to trick him, guys. We need to figure this out so they can join us and attack
Your
him.
fucking voice down.
Keep in mind, you can talk to the others. They're not all from the same place. You just had a momentary breakthrough with him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But it might
hey,
be trying to trick us. Malcolm, show them that staff that you grabbed from the chest.
Oh, yeah. See?
So you're going to show Eric the staff?
Carefully, yes.
So as you pull this thing out and you put it like in the ground and you point it towards him, his eyes start to widen. Where did you find this?
Does it matter?
It doesn't.
You grabbed it out of a cursed chest.
Okay, let him know everything.
No, that makes sense because he
Shut
did
up.
not leave this unguarded. Do you feel
Oh, she called to
strange?
me. No, but she called to me. Something spoke to me.
Excuse me, may I? And this guy Will walks up. He's gonna cast Detect Magic.
Ooh, pretty.
He is marked with the curse.
Oh, wonderful. Just great.
If he leaves here, it will be able to find him, and it will be able to leave too.
We need to kill it.
Well, fuck.
I need to
Okay.
get to my wife or my girlfriend.
see,
my-
this
my
is why you
question-
shouldn't
You
be
had a
touching
baby
random
with her.
shit.
She's your wife. She better be your wife.
Listen, this is why we don't go around touching random shit.
He was.
I was
possessed.
hypnotized, you Mr. Kane.
Be better.
Time is running out, my friends. I suggest if you cannot help us, that you set up in a position to make this battle more advantageous.
Pierre, sir.
Yes?
Who taught you?
I'm more self-taught. A book I found when I was but a child in my father's room. Spells and stuff. I used to cast them for fun.
Who wrote it? Who wrote it, sir?
The book didn't have a title or a name on it. It was kind of burnt and torn up. Looked kind of like a diary. It could have been my father's.
Could you cast a protection spell on us?
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
He is of nature, so we'll roll nature for him. You see him duck his head down and shake his head. Yes, I remember my father. Paul the Purple. I remember my family. I remember my little brother. I remember the dark day. And he looks over at Gorthok. When Gorthok split me in two. The sadness in
He
his
did.
eyes as he did it.
Oh shit.
My dear
He did
friend.
what now?
And he falls down and starts crying and shaking.
You know, I got a question I'm curious about. Freeze?
I remember it all. Eric,
Or not.
I remember everything. Eric looks over at Pierre. How did you do that? You have freed his mind.
Pierre, can you tell the others to maybe jog their memory?
How'd y'all meet?
As you start to say that, you hear loud sounds from all around you, like rushing air
fuck.
and spirits whipping around in all direction, and then you hear Eric yell, it's too late, my friends. Zahn,
Yes.
your focus, you immediately see all these dark orbs that are glowing around them, and like light bulbs shattering. You see this one crush in, then this one crush in, then this one crush in. This one,
Azan,
hold up. This one is still struggling. You have time because you almost reached him before I've been rolling for a while. You have time to attempt to reach Eric one more time before the battle begins.
okay. Azan's gonna go yell to them, get out of there now.
Wait. Try to think of something. Like, how do y'all meet each other? Try to think of that.
These the ones I just
I'm calling out to... I know. I'm trying to call out to him, though.
Okay, him?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion. Now you have to start rolling for this.
What do you mean crushed in?
Like, when I explained to you before that it was like a ball of light surrounded by a ball of darkness, and the ball of darkness was trying to crush the light and sniff it out.
It's diplomacy and Pathfinder.
The light has snuffed out the darkness has snuffed the light out in both of them, in all three of them.
Okay.
Eric shakes his head. I remember traveling to the capital of West Gilead because I wanted to be an adventurer, and finding a small group at a bar, drinking and talking about doing an adventure to a tower, a small tower, Felwyn Tower, and that's where I met them. We became good friends. We adventured for like a year together, and then we found that dark staff, and then for some reason we traveled here. And then that cold night, when Will took my staff, asked to look at my spear, and he ran me through. It pinned me to the wall. As he starts to like waver, and Nate, Zahn, you see the light start crushing in, and the ball getting smaller. You're running out of time, but you're starting to reach him, Kane.
What were you feeling? Think. What were those last moments? I remember mine.
Therapy?
As clear as the day that I stepped in this cave. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Give me no diplomacy, man.
Alright.
That's good. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay. Well, that's...
Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck.
I remember the rage. The anger.
No!
And
No!
the freedom.
No!
Oops. Wrong one. I wasn't supposed to move it anyway. As he... Let me get this on everybody. As his mind snaps back into place.
Damn it!
You see here, Pierre go, my friends, I will release you! Oops, wrong one.
Just like cast dispel magic, like saves all of them.
Alright, just so you warning, nobody took time to react to getting out of here. So this is how the battle will begin. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Worst fucking time to roll a 1 in my entire life.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
They rolled well. That's fucking terrible.
Now, I want you guys to know that just because you don't know that they can't be saved, or they don't know if they can't be saved right now. So just because they're now under his control doesn't mean you can't. God damn it. It doesn't mean that you can't find a way to weaken their resolve and get them to waste turns and rounds not attacking and such. So just remember that you're free to RP in the battle and do shit. Alright? As they collapse down to the ground, all of them, and then they stand back up, you see their eyes go pitch black, and there's like smoke billowing off. Will jumps back. I'm going to roll to see who he targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 people in range. God damn it. Roll. What the fuck? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he jumps back, points down directly at Malcolm.
What are you looking at? Shit!
Guys! Immediately start off by casting Divine Lance at you. Missing on the first one.
Your rolls are obscured for us still.
Well, that was pure shit, so don't worry about it. It was obscured pure shit as he misses that attack. Gornok, you see him pick up off his knees, look over at you, and the last thing he says to you, Malcolm, before he takes a swing at you, thank you for doing naked yoga with me. And he comes.
It was an honor.
Crashing down with his hand. His
that sounds. That animation with that sound.
Dealing 10 damage to you on his first attack. Then he's going to shoulder slam you with the butt.
Grimlock, no!
Missing on the second attack.
We're friends!
Perry moves back to the wall. I will do my... You guys must... He's going to move this way. You guys must cover me. I will do my best. Focus on her. She is the softest.
Damn.
Your God, I feel so bad for Pierre.
He's going to blast off a reflex saving throw shot. It succeeds, it will do half damage.
Shocking, isn't it?
Shocking, isn't it?
Just so you know, I recorded a bunch of sound effects for some of these guys.
I fucking love that.
The guide turns. Because their minds are so nothing but what they have and what has happened to them and shit, her first reaction is going to be to roll 1d2 to see if she responds to attacking her, Pierre or you. She's going for you, Malcolm.
You and Grimlock were lovers, come on!
It's Gornot, you fuck.
I know. I was gonna call her Robin Hood.
I would also say you guys do not forget to use all of your abilities, especially you, Bazinga. You have some shit. She's gonna jump back over here, so she's got targeting range, and she's going to.
Did you put flat-footed on Malcolm, or did it automatically go on when he was flanked?
It automatically went on when he was flanked. She misses on her.
Oh
first
wow,
shot
and
from
it's
her
no
bow.
longer on him.
Yeah, because she jumped back. She's not flanking him anymore.
Yeah,
That's the end of her
it's
turn.
cool that it handles that though.
Yeah. I just like to give you guys flank more often. Like, for other things than just the normal thing. Raven, you are up. As you see these things mindlessly attacking, but you still feel some good in them somewhere.
Okay, well, unfortunately, first Raven's kind of survival instinct kicks in, and he's going to follow Pierre's advice. So that's going to be True Strike. That's going to be a spell weapon.
Second, let me... Target acquired. What one is it?
It's occult. So it. Oh, sorry, no. It's
Divination.
All right,
Mental
Yes.
damage.
Which weapon? The last light air war rifle. All right, there you go.
Thank you. And he's going to fire. Not keep higher.
That hits.
Oh, wait, no, it was supposed to be keep higher. Sorry, I'm gonna re-roll that just in case I get a crit.
That hits.
No, okay.
You notice that it deals the damage, but her body doesn't flinch. It gets ripped, like there's a fucking hole in her, and she doesn't move.
And then Raven's gonna call out, "You were heroes once! You fought to save the world! Who did you save? What good did you do?"
And that's an act? You have one action left, right?
I am willing to spend that action, yes.
That's what I'm saying. All right. Who are you targeting this at?
I'll go with the protagonist.
All right. Give me a diplomacy.
Unfortunately, my diplomacy is terrible.
I do not want to kill innocents again. I will not. What is his DC for diplomacy? 22. You do not break through.
Ooh.
Now keep in mind, you did not convince them to change, like drop out of the fight before, but any convincing you do here will have effects like them not doing actions. Like if you say we're to crit and beat his DC, he would only use one action or something on his turn. You are effectively going to be fucking with their heads if you do succeed. It's worth doing. All right.
That's my turn.
All right. Axel.
Good idea.
Yo, what up? So we're not fighting the big bad guy yet, right?
No, you are not.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I should do.
Well, remember, you do have a bunch of stuff you never use. For example, you have, what the fuck is Depths of Fear?
Also, I was like thinking about saving stuff for that fight.
Yeah, I'm just not. These are things that are non-wasteful, but like, for example, you could use your steam cannon. It's only a 10-minute cooldown, which means it will be back up before the next battle. You have your cantrips. Remember, they get stronger. So, for example, your torturous trauma now does 3d4 instead of 1 because it's higher up, and that you can do repeatedly. You can use foreboding ward to heal people, to protect people. You have a focus spell slot for bless. There's plenty of things you can do. Or you could just run up and start beating people with your hammer, which is no slouch. You have a good hammer.
Okay. Should I be attacking the big guy?
I would expect that that's the best you can reach right now, because you would have to climb up over this way. And at the end of the day, you got to put them all down anyway. That was a fucking whiff, dude. You have one action left. You also
What can I do with that?
Let's see.
Can I attack again or no?
If you wish, or you can use Chill Touch, which is supposed to be a 1 cast time.
Oh. You use what?
Chill Touch is a 1 cast time for you. I made that specifically for you because you're constantly standing back and healing. and you didn't have much damage. So you have a cantrip called Chilling Touch, which is a 1 cantrip cast for you, and you can do that if you want. He's gonna roll his Fortitude. He succeeds, so he'll take just half that, I believe. Let me double check and make sure. Okay, yeah. So it's half that, and he does not get the Fortitude thing now. Oh, that's right. That's right. So you touch him with this chill touch, and the darkness ripples up across his body and fades, doing no damage to him at all.
Okay, fine.
Now you know, though, he is immune to necrotic damage. Is that your turn?
Am I now that I know that, am I allowed to say that, or on my next turn?
You can say that's something I'll let you just yell to people that your spell had no effect.
Okay.
So
yeah, so I'll call out that he's weak to or immune to necrotic damage.
It does. The spell does have different effects on undead creatures, if that's relevant. But it only has an effect if they fail to save.
Yeah, he didn't fail to save, so nothing. All right, Eric, the Red, is going to rush down towards you, Malcolm, since you were again right in this. You're just in the location. Let me see what he's got real quick, so I know what's going on. All right, he's going to target you with a basic attack using Radiance. That hits. Why did you take no damage?
Unaffected by positive.
Oh, because you are fucking... Because he is a champion.
Yep.
So positive damage wouldn't hurt him. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm just going to go over here and see what happens when I put it on you. Alright, he took damage. Let's put that back. I just want to see if it's working for everyone else. What?
Unaffected by positive, -10.
Alright, well then I'm...
Oh, wait. I think living creatures are just generally immune to positive
We're going
damage.
to go ahead and take positive off his weapon, because it shouldn't be that way. Change it to cool.
What do you mean it shouldn't be that way?
I was under the impression that positive only meant that holy alignment, as in champion paladin would not take damage. I built it around those sort of things, so certain monsters, these guys, can't deal damage to certain ones of you. The idea that he can't deal damage to all of you was not what I was intending.
Fair enough.
He's not supposed to be, like, completely useless. That's not how it's gonna work. Destin, you're up. So that was my bad on that shit.
So what just happened?
All right.
He just didn't hit me, or he did?
No, he did 10 damage to you.
Uh-huh.
It was just done. It was positive, and it wasn't supposed to be. Like I said, I was under the impression that positive meant for certain alignments, so that you wouldn't take damage from it because it's positive, but it's actually just not affecting anybody, and I can't have that. That would make him completely useless. All of his magic.
Now, can I do a reaction?
Absolutely. You have
Iron Command.
Let's see what Iron Command. Okay, the enemy kneels, drops prone as a free action. The enemy refuses, you deal... Oh, okay. So tell me how you command at him after he takes the strike at you.
Kneel down before me, and you will help us defeat these guys.
Jesus Christ.
All right. He's trying to fight it, all right? You're going to roll diplomacy, and if you pass his DC of 22, then he is going to willingly kneel down. If he doesn't, he's going to take the damage. You do not. He fights, and then... No, that just means he takes the damage.
Oh, okay.
You're 5th level, right? He's going to take 2d4 mental damage. As he fights it off, but angrily fights it off. And takes some damage. Destin, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to cast message on, actually, am I allowed to cast message on a creature? Yeah, so I'm going to cast message on this guy, on Will.
Yep. Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to him, "You're a healer, sir, not a killer. This goes against everything you've ever stood for."
Diplomacy, DC 20.
Diplomacy. Oh shit! I have a +2.
Oh.
That is a 12.
But to heal, I must first kill.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Healing is not as rewarding as hurting.
Blam.
That hits.
Heal yourself, you bastard.
You have
Not
killed
something
enough
that
for me to
Destin
heal.
actually says. Not something that Destin actually says, but
Is that your turn?
I still have another action.
Oh, yes, you do.
And wham. God fucking damn it. Give me a new fucking seed.
Oh, Jesus, that's not a good one.
What is my hero action? Tumble through. Okay.
You could become confused.
Oof.
Or...
What?
Well, you missed. Each time you take damage by an attack or spell, you can attempt a DC to recover from the confusion. Use all your actions to stride or cast offensive cantrips through the GM can have you use other actions to facilitate the attack, such as draw weapons, blah, blah, blah. I can make you do anything.
Oh my fucking god.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Or are you sure? Because you're confused. Now, of course, if someone wants to slap him in the face or something, I can make him roll. And the DC is very low to get out of it.
Oh yeah, DC 11 flat. Oh no, it's DC 11 flat check though.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's a 50% chance.
Yeah, well, if, like I said, if Nate wants to run up and slap you 6 times, Zahn, you're up.
Okay.
Plus, I'm going to let you get a roll at the start of each of your turns, too.
Wait, so I can actually walk up and slap him?
If you wish, it will take an action, but you can attempt to free him from the confusion.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Attack roll?
Yeah, because you're just trying to punch him in the face.
Okay.
And if you hit him, he will get a roll to see if he frees
Would
himself.
it be like unarmed attack?
Yeah, do an
Yeah,
unarmed
unarmed
attack, dude.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you get confused. You're like, huh? And you turn and you see Zahn like smile and teleport in front of you and just punch you in the face. All right, go ahead and roll the DC flat D20.
Okay.
And we're gonna say you're taking 1 damage because he's not really trying to fucking beat the hell out of you.
It's 9.
You look back at him cross-eyed and drooling, and he's like, shit, didn't work. You still have an action if you want to do it again.
Can I shake him?
Yeah, anything you want to try to wake him up.
All right, what do I roll to shake him?
We'll have him roll a fortitude save DC.
Okay.
DC by level, which will be
Because I'm gonna grab him and start saying, "Wake the hell up, man! What the hell's going on?"
DC by level, so it'll be level 20. So DC 20. Roll.
I'm rolling.
Well, actually, he'd be going, "Kid, wake up! Come on now."
I'm rolling it.
Yeah. Yep. The DC is 20.
Ah. Oh, man.
Roll just
Literally
kind
a
of splats
19.
out all over Zod.
Literally, get me a new fucking seed. Get me a new fucking seed for my dice.
Is that your turn, Zod?
I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
That's fine by me.
Where? Who is? Where's? Okay, so I know Kane's coming up next. So, like, Kane, help me out here. This kid is. We can't lose this
Ricochet's
kid.
coming up next.
We cannot
after
lose
that.
this kid.
Yeah, but
Also-
Ricochet is the power in your group. He's
I
going
have a
right for that
plan.
girl.
I'm
already.
assuming it looks to them like the magic
Yeah.
is beginning to take hold on Destin as well.
I have had
Yeah,
some
anyway.
plans since this started.
You
I'm
can
not
do,
giving
you
that
can
up.
do whatever you, dude. We're not meta in here, man. You don't even know what's going on.
Alright.
Nate already wasted all of his actions, so he can't really ask you to do that.
Well, no, but I can ask him. I'm looking at him like RPing, like, "Hey, help
But
me
you
out here. We can't lose this."
because you're out of actions. That's what I'm saying.
Sneaking is a free action.
Well, not action. Just I'm just yelling toward him, like, "Hey, guy."
Yeah. Sure.
Kane doesn't care.
Hey, Guy Gisborne.
Ricochet's gonna run down. He's gonna stop next to you, and he's gonna fucking punch you in the face, dude.
Which one?
Oh my god!
How did he miss?
He's gonna
Can't
try
even run him
punching you
over.
again.
How did he? How is he not out of aim?
Dude,
Damn.
I don't get it, Captain.
If he had rolled a natural 1 and
Foster, you're up.
also became confused, that would have been literally the worst.
Listen, I'm sure y'all can fix that. I got something to say. And he directs it towards Eric.
Mhm.
Listen, I know very well about the rage. I feel it seeping through my bones, running through the veins that it emptied over a year ago. But also, I know there ain't no freedom in a life like this. I am in constant agony. And you, well, you already had a life before all of this. I didn't. So get the fuck a hold of yourself.
So
Like he's
check
a
your
drinker
privilege.
who's not got control. The fucker had his mind sucked.
Trying to call through him, obviously, but
Yep, you're trying
Point
to
taken.
command him. Oh, he fails. He kneels down, struggling. Give me a diplomacy with advantage. You now have the opening to try and break him free.
ow.
All right. You didn't break him, but you still have him under failed command. Okay?
Alright.
And since he failed, for the first action on its next turn, the creature must use a single action to do as you command. So you still have, on your next turn, you can make him attempt that roll again, or you can make him do something else.
Okay.
Right? Because you
Alright.
gave him, because you hit him with command. And we're almost done with the session, so someone remind me next fucking week, because we might not get to his turn again. Is it,
I
what-
will absolutely remind you.
is there anything else you were doing?
That is it.
Malcolm! So you know, there is a point where it might be wise to just kill these motherfuckers.
Well, I was gonna try Radiant Field to blind them all.
Yeah, if you want.
I just want to make sure I can make it so I don't hit my friends.
Let's see. Well, let's put this in chat and see how the burst goes.
Okay, Raven's out of range.
You could put it over here because you don't target yourself, and you would.
Oh
be
yeah,
able-
it's
So you can put it like right there if you wanted.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna do fortitude saving throws for all of these people.
And you can also avert your eyes if you want to try and protect yourself.
Yeah, I crouch with my eyes closed. That's how I do it. It's like.
Alright, let's start with the critical failure. Alright.
Flashbang!
Yeah.
Alright, so blind. Oh wait, she passed. My bad. Everybody else failed.
No. No, the only person to pass was Will.
Oh, I thought I put
She
hers on
failed.
first, so my bad. So we'll put the blind on her. Alright. You successfully blind everybody. Does it do damage too? No. But you blind all of them with a radiant blast of energy. And I believe that is a... Yeah, that's all 3 actions.
That's all my actions, yeah.
What do you do with, like, how does this work?
I throw a flashbang and I duck down and close my eyes. That's basically...
All right.
I'm a cop. It's my SWAT mode.
All right. Works for me. All right. As Modius, also known as Will, because I fucked up the name. Actually, Will's going to move this way to try to get to the soft core of the group.
Oh no, the healer is coming after me.
And he's the only one that can see, right?
Yeah.
Val, you're about to get shotgun soned.
Yeah, I get that.
He really doesn't have
Unfortunately, I
much of
don't have-
anything deadly, dude. Like, believe me. He's just going to throw, acid splash at you.
Cantrip. He can try. The wonders of being a dex tank.
Gornok. Angry.
Does he just say that out loud?
Yeah. Alright, so he whips his arm back. And he swipes, hitting both JD, Axel, and Malcolm with an attack that will start out with, in other words, he'll hit both and then he gets his penalty applied. That's how the, actually, I'll put it in chat so you see what it is. He's gonna basically step forward and do it to,
So wait,
Ricochet.
if you can't see someone,
What's up?
there's like, there's a ton of conditions you have to meet before you can hit someone that you can't see.
Oh, I know. But it's gonna apply all of that when he swings.
He's swinging in a circle with his arms out, right?
Not
Yeah,
in a
but like
circle,
the
in an
it's
arc.
not it specifically says that he makes strikes. It's not an AoE.
No, yeah, he's basically swinging an arc and hitting Destin and Kane, and I believe because he's blind, it should do all the things for me. All normal terrain is difficult terrain. Perception check. Let me double check to make sure that I can do this because he is blind.
So if since he's blind, he's dazzled, or since he's, or wait.
That's a blind condition. Blind overrides dazzled. It doesn't say anything about hitting. I bet you it's gonna it's gonna apply a penalty to him anyway because I have it applied. So let's see what happens when he swings with the first hit. putting sweep on. No,
Ooh.
I don't think blind has an effect on hitting. I'm looking at it. It just says blind, all terrain.
You can't see. You can't detect anything using vision. So I'm guessing all of us are at least concealed to him.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to target.
All I know is I'm looking. Hang on, because how does blind work in combat? Here we go. Hang on a second. You can't see all normal. That means you can't step, and that you stride is half speed. You can't detect.
Okay.
That means that everything.
You can't detect anything using vision, and I'm looking at how someone unpacked it. That means that everything is either hidden or undetected to you, which means you need to pass a DC 11 flat check to attack anything.
Okay, so he's
assuming that you know what square they're on.
Yes, he does.
And you're flat-footed.
He's seen both of you, so he knows they're there. So he's going to roll his roll against you. He passes that.
And I think because I'm hidden to him, I have a circumstantial +2.
Okay, but what's your armor?
20 right now, because I'm flat-footed.
Okay.
So.
And +2 would be 22. He still would have crit you. Correct?
No, he would have hit me, but not crit.
Okay. Right. So there's the regular damage to you as he swings through, blind. And then he's going to swing at you also, and he passed his check on you too, dude.
All right, I'm gonna roll my flat check against confusion. Nope.
Oh.
And then he completely misses you with the last part of it as he's blind. He swings through, hitting one of you and missing the other one. And he yells in anger. Ah! And that's going to be his turn. Okay. Parry. Let's see if he's got anything that can help you out. Yes. My friends! We must slow down Gornok! Although she is the weakest, he is the most dangerous. And he's going to use his most powerful spell, Surging Tempest, on Gornok. Success. Alright, he's going to be taking 1d12 lightning damage. Let's 2d12.
Should Gornok be the one rolling the reflex save?
It should have been Gornok, was it not?
It shows Pierre rolling the reflex save.
Alright, well let's take a look at Gornok's reflexes +8, and he rolled a...
It would have been a 23 then.
Yeah, so it's
What's Pierre's save DC?
21. So it still would have been a success.
Okay, so it still passes.
Yeah, he takes the damage though, which is only 7 because he rolled like shit. Half. Too bad, because that thing would have clumsied him by 2. Son of a bitch! Hey, he cut me in half before! Alright, well, if people are cool with it, we'll finish this round of turns. It shouldn't take too long, and that'll be the end of it.
Alright.
Can we not play the sad music yet? Okay. The guide is going to fire at you again, Malcolm. I did not.
How often can I use those reflexes anyway?
Reflex is once per
Reaction,
turn.
I mean.
Yeah, once per your turn is a reaction.
I think the official rule is once per round.
Well, that's what I
But
meant.
I mean, for him, it's the same thing. Anyway.
Yeah. So your turn, you did yours last turn, but you're last on the list. So you did yours before the end of your turn, right?
Mhm.
So it's up again, so you can do it again if you wish,
Okay.
or you can save it until whenever. And she's gonna fire her second shot at you. A miss on that one. Raven.
I think think the rule for reactions is technically implies that if Kane were to take a reaction on Malcolm's turn, and then Malcolm ends his turn, that Kane once again has his reaction available. But I think it worked. I personally like it better when once it gets back to your turn.
There's also a thing where people use they have like one defensive and one offensive reaction per turn. I just go with you take a reaction and you don't get to do it again until your current turn comes back up. So it's once.
Yeah, and I think that's the best way to
Raven,
do it.
you are up.
Once.
How messed up is Malcolm looking?
He's at half.
Half.
Oh, shit.
Why are you surprised by that?
I didn't even know.
Oh no. Well, if he's at half, that means he can survive another round. So Raven's gonna.
Such confidence.
Fuck you up.
Who'd you shoot?
I'm shooting guy.
Oh, guide.
Yep.
5? That's all you did? God, you guys
Fucking a 1 and a 4. Let's see. Fuck it. Nope. I fucked up. Alright. And then for his third action, Raven's going to turn to Gornot. You seem like a hero who channeled his rage to protect those around him, to save the innocent, and to fight evil. Do so again.
Diplomacy. His is terrible. So it's just 10. You're right. I don't kill the innocent. I refuse to kill the innocent. And he kind of like stretches his arms out. You have convinced him to drop his guard. His AC is now 15. Whose turn is it now?
Next would be Axel, but after Raven.
Yep, my bad. I was looking at something. Axel, you're up.
Alright.
Giggity.
So the big the guy that I hit last time, he is not fighting us now, or
Because
you said he dropped his guard.
Yeah.
So
his armor's down to 15, so he's easier to hit.
we should keep attacking him or no?
It's up to you. You guys decide how you want to handle the fight. As a group.
Any ideas?
I mean, Zahn's the expert on what their states are. For now, there are other targets to focus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That hits. You slam your hammer into her. She drops back down to one knee and coughs up like blood. And you see like the dark mist is starting to pour out of her. She looks up at you. Thank you. And then collapses. As she hits the ground, energy bursts out of her, like white light energy, and starts flowing up in the air, and then washes down on top of you, healing you for 1d10
Oh.
health.
Oh, they're health pinatas. Awesome.
So we should kill these guys.
Get over here, Pierre.
Get over here, Pierre. Is that your turn, Axel? You have anything else you want to do?
I think that's it.
Obviously, I'm joking. I'm not actually saying that, but
But what if?
All right. So
what if?
you're gonna like this because talk about some good luck. My blind roll for a split second. Eric the Red. He resists everything. You have a command, Bazinga, because you successfully commanded him. Wait, was it? No, it was Kane,
no,
right?
I think it's Kane.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So Kane, you have a command, but he's also resisting, so he's going to use one of his actions for his own purpose. So you tell me what you wish for him to do first. These are the things he has access to in his spell book. My resolve will not be broken. And then he also has his attack. His regular attack. What do you wish to have him do with this action? Kane?
I'm muted. Sorry about that.
He became me for a moment.
Do I lose my command thing then?
No.
Oh.
You command him for an action, and then he gets to do one of his own volition that he's resisting because his roll came up where he resisted. I've been rolling every turn privately for whether or not they're resisting.
Wait a second. So I'm confused here. Will I get to do my check again when my turn comes up?
No, the spell lasts for one thing. He gets to you can tell him to do one thing right now. Within fair nature.
Yeah,
He
one
can't kill
round until I'm confused now.
I thought it said one action. And let me take a look. Command is failure. For the first action on its next turn, the creature must use a single action to do as you command. Tell him what to do. Anything you want that doesn't involve him killing himself, he can't do.
Oh, damn it. I thought you said I could try the thing again.
What thing?
The diplomacy check again.
Oh, yes, you can do that too. That's separate from this. You have a command right now.
Okay.
Are you doing that instead of you want him to do diplomacy instead of the command?
Yeah, I wanted to try to see if I could break him out again.
All right, go ahead and give me another one then.
Alright.
Basically using the command to somehow affect.
Get the fuck of your hold of yourself. God damn it!
He shakes it off. My friend, I am sorry. He's too strong, but I can still do this. And he reaches his hand out and he touches Bazinga. Holy Nova! And he uses lay on hands on you.
Oh shit!
Healing you. With Holy Nova!
Viva
Granting
Leonard
you-
League.
Granting you +2 AC for one round with his thing.
This, yeah.
And with his
All right.
last action, he turns and goes, I apologize for this, my friend. And takes a swing at you, too. He hits you. So the heal will do literally nothing.
I need to react.
Did you just react to her?
No.
Okay, then go ahead.
No, I never did. I never did. Because she was too far away.
And what are you reacting with?
I guess Iron Command again. Do I have anything that?
Well, you can do
No.
Retributive Strike, but Iron Command...
That-
no,
that-
because it hit you. Iron
No,
Command.
that's
So you got
yeah,
Iron Command
yeah.
yourself him again?
yeah.
All right, say what you say, dude.
I did it to myself, but
Well,
kneel before me.
and obey. Join us.
All right.
Defeat the evil.
Diplomacy. We gotta hurry up this.
Yeah.
We're trying to finish this round, but it's going longer than I thought. Oh, you succeed this time. He drops to one knee. I will bow to you. All right, we'll let Destin do his turn, and then we're gonna stop because this went way longer than I thought for the last few rounds. So he is commanded to kneel. He is now prone. Destin, you're up.
Okay, and I do have the confused status effect, which is like apparently like all I'm allowed to do is strike or cast defensive cantrips, and you choose the targets randomly.
Yes, but I'm letting you do
That's
your
the
roll at the
status
start,
effect.
like I said. So do another roll,
Okay.
and then if you
Oh, fuck.
Christ.
okay,
Fucking Christ.
so
That's terrible.
you remember a few seconds ago when Zahn punched you in the face, and you turn around and you shoot him with your striking pistol.
Shoot him?
Yep.
Okay. He's very close, so I think I get a -2 circumstance to it. And of course that hits.
You shoot Nate in the face, Zahn in the face, dealing 7 damage.
Okay, that's... Okay.
Alright, so that's
And then
your turn.
I still have two more attacks.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't... Fuck. Alright, your confusion, you spin around and fire at Gornat too. You take a jab at Gornat.
Yeah, he also attacked me. I stab at him.
Yep, and then the last one's gonna be, I believe Ricochet tried to get you too. That hits. So you gotta go after Ricochet.
Okay, Ricochet missed and Kane did, but I do remember earlier that Eric said something about the curse being on Malcolm, and now I see the two of them working together over here.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Fire at Malcolm. That's a good point, dude. Fire at Malcolm. Oh my god, this is going way worse than I thought it would. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, because fuck confusion.
Thank God I have check gaps. Alright. So when we come back next week, Zahn will be up.
Yep.
Okay. As a point, I would like